Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow, his taste are low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much TSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap, while DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine, snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if actually fun is child can't see if powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a bike, pretending they're from bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife, while forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react, but isn't act, that is a fact, as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and a win is in sight, with what to white despite Phil to the light that tips were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for it is today, Monday the 30th of January 2023. It is the penultimate day of January, and I hope you're all doing well indeed. As you can see, Phil's awake, he's online, the stream's live, you know, and he's ready to fucking go. He's ready and willing and ready to fucking go. But I feel like we have a couple of things to fucking discuss first, primarily about Phil's Warzone backtracking and antics. There's a wee video that got linked by That Being Said on Twitter, and it's by somebody I've never fucking seen before in my life, Sherry Moose. So I just subscribed to him. It's a good wee video. It kind of summarises everything that Phil was saying and doing recently about what the incident with Warzone and bounties and all that. I'm just going to let the video speak for itself. It's only a couple of minutes long, a few minutes long. But yeah, a link to the video as well is in the description now for you guys who want to check out and maybe subscribe as well. It's, you know, I don't know if it's one of the That Being Said guys themselves that have made his channel separately, or I don't know how they found it, but all I know is it seems to be a brand new detractor channel anyway, and this first video is quite a decent wee summary, so yeah.
You're an idiot. I mean, seriously, how dumb can you fucking be if already this person has factually been disproven on shit, but you keep believing them, right? My trolls are assholes who, of course, constantly try to get me into trouble for things that I'm not doing. And their latest campaign is to try to get me in trouble for Warzone streams. That's correct. How are they trying to get me in trouble? They're trying to say that I'm breaking YouTube terms of service when I play Warzone because you guys do bounties, okay? This is not correct. It's completely false. It's not true. There's no breaking of any terms of service when I do Warzone and we do bounties. However, since these idiots are likely going to continue to try to false report me, here's what we're doing from now on, all right? There's no such thing as bounties. We're not going to call them bounties, all right? As I play Warzone, you guys can issue challenges. Now, if I fulfill that challenge and you decide, hey, I'd like to reward Phil, the streamer, for doing that, you can do that, all right? But as I said, every single time that we've ever called it bounties, okay, there is no legal agreement between you and me that you're ever going to do that, all right? Ever. None. There's no obligation to do that, all right? We had Easy Money, who said top 10, no, $10 top 10, $20 top 5. So for Easy Money, you owe me 10, 20, 40 bucks, Easy Money. And if you don't pay up, you're going to be easily banned because I have your super chat right here, all right? That's 40 bucks. However, if you come to my stream and you sit here and you spam things like, oh, I really want to reward him for doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that, and you spam the chat for doing it, and then when it comes time at the end of the stream, you're like, ha ha ha, I really got you. I really fucked with you, Phil. See? Terms of service, terms of service, terms of service. Guess what? I can ban your ass at a moment's notice, okay? So the other day, some asshole was on here, and this guy had been on this stream many times saying that he was going to do bounties. did not do the bounty. And then he said on the stream, haha, terms of service, violation of terms of service. And I said, haha, you're trolling, bye, and I banned his ass. By the way, Purple Pickle did a super chat. He says, pay up easy money. Show us how easy that money really is, boy. Yeah, easy money comes here every stream. And it just was always luck. What? Top 10 tip TOS? What does that even mean?
I mean, to be fair, that is what Easy Money said. You can see it right here. Easy Money, top 10 tip TOS. So Phil sees that message and, of course, does what DSP does best. Leans and bans.
Well, I guess you're easily banned. There you go. I don't know. I don't even know what he meant. Right?
Phil was trying to claim that the guy was spamming terms of service TOS. The guy said it one fucking time ever. And Phil immediately fucking leaned the guy. One time he mentioned TOS. And Phil's like, okay, banned.
Hey, he's banned now. I don't know what the fuck that meant. You want to challenge me to do well? Please do. I'll do my best to hit your challenge. But there's no obligation to ever contribute on my streams. There never has been. Of course, bounties are for fun, little crow. Again, I can't make anyone do anything. This is not a commitment. There's no legal contract. These are people saying they're going to do something nice, right? So if you say you're going to do something nice, then do it. And if you don't, you're banned. I'm not going to have dishonest people on my stream. I'm not going to have dishonest people talking out of their asses, you know? Nope, that's my lie. Got him. Got him.
Lie there, you liar, you.
I'm good at lying.
So there we go. That's a good wee video made by this shady moose guy who I've never seen before in my life. But as I said, that being said, linked it on Twitter. I saw it there. I saw it before the stream. Probably trying to say that the live stream for Warzone, the live stream in question where Phil said and did all that, has been removed. There is an easy way to try and establish that, and that's if we go to the actual community page. We can find the links to the live streams from here. So not this one. This is also the most recent one that I don't fucking care about. This happened, what, 2 days ago, 3 days ago now? Oblivion, blah blah blah, chill, blah 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 blah, Dead Space, don't care about that. Dead Space remake, where's the fucking live stream for Warzone? Is it here? 3 days ago. Now time for Warzone. This video is private. So it happened a few days ago, Prophet, and the link to it from Phil's community page tells you that the live stream link is still there on his channel. It's just a private fucking video. So yeah. So as far as I'm aware, Phil has not deleted the live stream. I made that wrong assumption myself. But the easiest way to establish whether Phil has deleted live streams or not, obviously, is going to his community page. I made the same mistake you did, pal, basically, because I went and used the link from Piece of Pieces like stream. Like I'm not blaming. By the way, this is entirely my fault. I assumed Phil had deleted the live stream, and then I fucking tell everyone else that, and I was wrong, and I deleted the video and I apologise. But the easiest way to ascertain whether Phil has deleted any live streams or not, he does a message every fucking time anyway on his fucking community tab on his page. So it's an easy way to determine whether Phil has deleted any live streams or not ever, because you can just click on fucking one of his fucking messages. He does all the time anyway. And for this one, this is the Warzone one. As I said here, and as you can see, the video is private, so it's on his channel still, which means that Phil is still reportable essentially. If people want to fucking go that route and report Phil's live stream, they have a link to it. YouTube, if they fucking wanted to, can check out that live stream themselves if they have a rough timestamp. I don't think anyone does, obviously, because who has a timestamp for the live stream version? It happened live, so yeah, who knows. Anyway, long story short, Phil's awake, Phil's online, and he's going to brush his teeth apparently. Fucking ready for that. So, before we even spin the wheel to determine which card we're going to use for today's bingo shenanigans, I feel like the centre square should be bounties. Is there any objections to the centre square being the word bounties? It's a risk, I know it's a potential risk. I feel like Phil talked about it so much yesterday, especially during Warzone stuff. Challenges. People are suggesting challenges instead. Bounties or challenges, one or the other. I don't know. How's that? Bounties or challenges for the centre square? One or the other. So bounties or challenges? Fuck it. That's the centre square. That's what I'm thinking, you know. Fuck it. It'll be a bit of a risk, I think, you know. Do you think bounties are going to be hands off for Dave? The middleware, fuck you, Profit Middle Square with Rocket League. Get to fuck you. They aren't called bounties anymore. Yeah, Phil banned the use of the word bounties, and now just fucking rewards. Wait, challenges with rewards, that's what they fucking are. Okay, now, so most people think it's alright, so okay, I'll just keep it to that. Bounties or challenges, the sentence square gets ticked off. Fantastic stuff. So, with all that being said, they are live later on, by the way, after I finish with Bingo probably. Let's spin the wheel and pick our card. What's it going to land on today? What's it? Please be a good one. Please be a good one. Alright, well, that's a very strong one indeed. There's a free space guaranteed, essentially. Alright. So, guys, I need a number between 1 and 200, essentially. The first number in chat I see between 1 and 200, which contains the number 6, will be the card I picked for today's bingo shenanigans. Has to contain a number 6, though. Ever P, you lucky fucker. You fucking spammed 3 before even hearing that fucking thing, but then you fucking got... The first number in chat I saw was Heather P's second number suggestion of 6. So there we go. We're going to the 6th bingo card, which has the word alright in it. So very easy to find. It's a 7th result. And the bingo card on the right hand side is the one we've got for today's bingo fan. We've got business, update, him standing up, him up, flail on his arms, and him saying voted, then him saying sound good, him using hateful slurs, time, wow, and people saying the third row is filled in a Y or T pose, him drinking, him saying bounties or challenges, him saying good news and alright. The fourth row is Phil saying unique, Q&A, him being toxic, him saying life and take to say, and the final row is Phil scratching his moustache, him leaning somebody in chat, him being defence mode, which basically where he justifies himself being a piece of shit, him saying shot, and you guys. I think it's a strong card. I think it's a very robust card. I think this is a card that's going to win us some fucking prizes today in bingo. I think this is a card that's going to get us a full house today in bingo. We can only hope. We are due a goddamn full house, after all. It's a strong card, Jeff, so let me just save it very quickly before I forget to save it, because it has happened occasionally. Okay, it happened one time, essentially. I forgot to save the card, but it was one time too many for me. So 2 seconds, save it there, if I can go to... There we go, and save it there. Fantastic stuff, good stuff indeed. Okay, there we go. So that's the card. I'll say Phil's not back yet from his little fucking toilet break or whatever, fucking brushing his goddamn teeth. You guys all know the drill by now when it comes to the bingo fun, the bingo shenanigans. So 10 burps from Phil equals a free space. 25 snorts from Phil also equals a free space. If I double up on those, we get another free space on top of all that. If Phil gets 100 likes on his stream and starts and blows bubbles before recording for gameplay, that is also a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this very stream, that is a free space for the game. So, plenty of ways for us to get free spaces to help us get our full house. But we can hope for the best. So yeah, the card looks good, I think. I think it's a decent card. It's got potential. So... here we go. So it's hard to tell what Phil's going to fucking talk about in the stream. Let's refresh his Twitter. I use Nitter for Twitter because Phil blocked me and banned me or whatever from fucking Twitter. So if I refresh this, it should open, for fuck's sake. Tweets and replies. No, for fuck's sake. Go to search. There we go. Phil's most recent tweet 11 minutes ago. Good morning. It's time to chill in big capital fucking letters as we alternate back to RPGs and interactive fun today. Join me for a Level 1 podcast where we talk about my upcoming Super Bowl events and the latest short. Then it's One Piece Odyssey and the Second World. Now, guys, Phil promoting his Super Bowl event by calling it Super Bowl event is quite against NFL's term, trademark. That's basically Phil infringing on the trademark rights of the NFL because they own the rights to Super Bowl. That is their term, that's their fucking baby. Phil offering and promoting his own shit using the term Super Bowl is quite against the, Phil's kind of being a bit, scummy doing that, and it's very reportable. Apparently there is a place you can contact if you want to report Phil for potentially, falling Phil of trademark rights or infringement rights and all that shit, you know what I mean? Just, it's one of those things, if you're a good Samaritan, you want to fucking make sure Phil doesn't fall foul of these sort of things in case he gets, Phil could get punished or fined or something for trying to infringe on such stuff, who knows? So you could be a good Samaritan and trying to look out for Phil's best interests. I think that, I was on Raven's stream earlier on, and he shared a a wee link. It's like DMCA agent at NFL.com or something like that, you know, something like that. Is Phil even watching the game? Phil doesn't care about the game. He couldn't even tell you who's fucking playing the goddamn Super Bowl. It's just weird. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Phil was called out like fuck the other day for fucking trying to promote a Super Bowl event he's doing when he doesn't give a shit about Super Bowl. All he wants to do is fucking watch old adverts. So, no, he would like to watch all the adverts, but he's fucking worried about YouTube claiming fucking rights and all that shit. So he wants to fucking make them old adverts, which will still be owned by the NFL in some capacity. They'll have the fucking rights to all that shit still. It's bizarre. I mean, if Phil doesn't get fucking pulled up in any capacity by the NFL for this Super Bowl event, I'll be quite surprised. It's fucking weird to me that Phil is seemingly kind of getting away with using the phrase and the term so fucking much, you know what I mean? Because a lot of some of these companies, especially the NFL, they're very kind of image conscious, so I don't know. You know, I was thinking myself, Sergeant Weapons, he says, I doubt Phil has the express written consent of the NFL. I highly doubt it myself. Why? I mean, you think Phil might have fucking sought that out? Or maybe he thinks the Super Bowl term is not owned by the NFL. Maybe he thought it was like fucking, free for anyone to use. I don't know. But who knows? Apparently, a lot of I've definitely heard some detractors say things like, they think that the NFL will clamp down on Phil's Super Bowl event in some capacity. I don't know how. I don't know I don't know why. I find it hard just to fucking think of anyone fucking, like from associated with the NFL. Can you imagine Phil gets an email from the NFL saying, hey, cease and desist? He's going to fucking ignore that. He's going to think it's some detractor. He's going to fucking think nothing of it and think, some detractors pretending to be from the NFL tell me fucking not use this, fucking fuck off. He's going to just not trust that it's reliable, and he's going to just fucking crack on and do the fucking event. Then what? Or what's the NFL going to fucking do? Try and get Phil's fucking stream shut down? So it's not going to. So Francisco Ramos Measure says they watch all these sites for restreams. It's not a restream of the Super Bowl. Phil's not going to show any live footage on the Sunday. He's doing his event on a Saturday, the day before, and his main footage thing he's doing is from years ago. All these old Super Bowl adverts from years and years and years ago. So there is no restream for them to fucking worry about potentially in that regard, because there's nothing new being shown. But it definitely does, yeah, you're right, it does infringe on their trademarks. But Phil not restreaming it, it's a fucking day early for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? So they're going to that's the big giveaway. He's not fucking restreaming the fucking Super Bowl itself because he's doing the event a whole day early. Yeah, it is trademark infringement. It's just interesting to see what or if the NFL will do anything about it. That's all. I don't know. We'll have to fucking wait and see. But yeah, I'm surprised that Phil's still at 468 members, by the way, because I thought he was due for a member drop. If I'm right, I thought he was due for a member drop, or is that sometime today, maybe? No, it should have fucking happened, I think. Or it may happen at some point today, I don't know. Because it's been a whole month, so 29th of December, he had 6 members gifted to him. So I think at some point today he's going to lose 6 members. But he went from 462 to 468. So did he like gain a whole bunch of fucking members all of a sudden in the blue? Yesterday at some point, I don't know. And guys, in case you missed it before, Phil is no longer going to be missing Wednesday. Phil's going to be streaming Wednesday as well. His day off is going to be a Thursday now. So yeah, Phil's streaming an extra fucking day because Kat's fucking work schedule changed last second. So Phil doesn't know what to do with himself on Wednesday. He's thinking more Warzone, he's thinking whatever. Look, Phil just sat down, everyone. Give him a second to finish up setup and he's going to get started. Fucking hooray for that crap. But yeah. But interested to see what Phil's demeanour and attitude is like today. If he's going to be fucking on edge because of yesterday. Oh, for fuck's sake. He's doing cloud mode already. I wonder, should I count this as something on the card? Should I count that as something on the card? I don't know if it's anything on a card that could count it for being anything. Because the music's still playing, so Phil will be muted for that whole thing. Clone mode. We have no... I mean, if we had clown mode on this card, that would have absolutely been ticked for sure. So yeah. What I'm definitely going to have to fucking do, because we've got leaning and ban today, we're going to have to fucking keep a close eye on this chat to see if Phil has actually leaned anyone yet. So, we'll just have to wait and see if anyone fucking triggers him to get in the ban or whatever. I'm just kind of keeping a wee eye on his chat right now. Fucking watching like a hawk to see if any name disappears randomly out the fucking blue. Oh, Phil's about to begin the fucking stream, as you can see. Okay, guys, you know no fucking drill by now. Tag me in chat in case I miss anything on the card. I don't try and miss things on the card, it just happens sometimes because I am a stupid bastard. You know, but I don't try and miss things on the card, but you know, it happens. So, yeah, 25 out of 25 means we get a fucking full house, and one of you guys can win a fucking prize. Yep. One person in the chat can potentially win a prize from watching DSP do his usual gibbering bullshit nonsense. It's weird, I know. I don't know why I do this sort of thing, but I just feel like giving back to you guys. You guys have always been so supportive anyway, so I started doing live streams of bingos, you know what I mean? So I like to be able to give back if I can. And yeah, it's been a while since I was able to give someone anything, so yeah. We're due a bingo victory, I want to be able to give you guys something back, so fingers crossed we got a full house today, so one of you guys can win some money for watching DSP. This is your fucking reward for enduring DSP. It's not a bounty, it's not a challenge, it's just this is me being nice, basically giving me something back if I get a full house, so there you fucking go. So fingers crossed we get a full house today, guys. Good luck, here we fucking go.
What is going on, everyone? Phil here, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast, where we're busy having fun down here on Level 1. And welcome to 3 more days of streaming. That is right, I made this official yesterday, but I might as well open the show by reminding all of you that I am here for 3 more streaming days this week. Normally I'd only be here for 6 days, but this is a 7-day extended streaming week. Quite frankly, because my wife's schedule changed, and when her schedule changes, my schedule changes, so that we have the same day off this week, which will be Thursday. So I'll be here today, Monday, tomorrow, Tuesday, and yes, even Wednesday, which means our schedule kind of gets thrown a little bit into a loop here. We need to figure out what we're doing on Wednesday. We talked a little bit about this yesterday. I've been taking in your opinions over the last 24 hours, so we're going to talk about that again on today's show. Try to gauge interest on what exactly you'd like to see Wednesday night, since we now have an extra stream that was kind of unplanned. In addition, today's show I would like to focus on a couple of particular topics. Okay, first of all, you may not be aware of this, but we have some interesting stuff coming up this month. We've got on Wednesday, which is February 1st, okay, new background. I'm actually going to change out the artwork that I've had here all January, and we're going to have a new background for the podcast and for the live streams. I'm curious to see how it's going to look and how it's going to work out, and if you guys will like it or not. I think it's primarily going to be based on how well I can set it up and how well the artwork fits. For example, one of the pieces of artwork I'm going to try to fit behind me is actually quite lengthy, like wide. And I'm wondering, how can I fit a wide piece of artwork here? Like, I could probably put it there, and I could put Mega Man here, maybe? So you'd have a more up-close Mega Man for the month, and then you'd have this other piece of artwork over here. I haven't shown you the other artwork yet, which is why I'm not telling you what it is. You could probably do that. The only thing is, because it's wider, it's going to block some of the lighting. And I know you like this ambient lighting that I do. So how can I make it work? I don't know. I'm going to have to mess with it, all right? But in addition, this coming Wednesday is the launch of the new YouTube Shorts program on YouTube. This is going to be a giant push on YouTube to make Shorts more prominent. They are now going to be monetizing YouTube Shorts, okay? So because of that, there's going to be so much emphasis on it. You're going to hear every content creator talking about Shorts, pumping out Shorts. I've tried to actually be in line with the trends this time around, and I've tried to actually develop Shorts early to get you guys used to YouTube Shorts.
I mean, I think it's quite ironic that Phil always tries to fucking push himself as a guy that is not like all these other fucking YouTubers that fucking do all these certain things that make them fucking success. So Phil prides himself on being different from every single other one. It's one of his fucking big selling points to his fucking deadhead audience. I'm different from those guys because I don't fucking chill, because I don't do this, because I don't do that. And now he's fucking proud of the fact that he's actually trying to fucking jump on a bandwagon at the same time as everyone else. Phil, is this a selling point? Are you fucking trying to fucking convince your audience that it's actually good to actually be in line with all these other content creators for once? Fucking make up one narrative, Phil. Either you're fucking different from the rest, or you want to be fucking similar to the fucking rest. Just stick to one fucking principle. They're going to fucking tell your goddamn deadhead audience. You're going to fucking confuse the more denser ones in there.
So now when they come out, you're expecting them and you enjoy them rather than saying, what is this extra thing that's on Phil's channel, right? We've been talking about shorts in the last couple of weeks. I'd like to talk to you about them again today. I know people might say, why is he talking about them again? Because we did an interesting experiment last night. Yesterday on this very...
Hold on, so Phil's interesting experiment was basically uploading the fucking short at the end of his fucking night, along with all his other garbage fucking content. Let's see how it did. 873 views. Wow. Wow. Garbage. You guys want to watch it? Should we watch it together? The short? Do you want to see how good it is? Should we endure this crappy fucking short? Fine, we'll endure it.
You guys doing Gellifor?
What?
He just started drinking right in front of me. That's pretty rude. Any rumors?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kavash.
He won't stop
aren't
drinking.
you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the
He's a
city?
ventriloquist. He can emote and talk while he's drinking. Look at that. I've never seen anything like that
Goodbye.
before.
Go ahead, please.
Now he... What is going on? What is this glitch where they're all chugging drink? They're all drunks. Here, tell me some rumors while you drink.
You heard about the Fighters Guild members tearing up a tavern in Leowin? As if they didn't have enough problems with the Blackwood Company.
Oh my god. It's the skooma addict house, so they're all drinking. They're all coming out and drinking skooma. Look, they won't stop. What the hell is... Yo! It's so disturbing. They can't stop. Must drink. Keep drinking. What is going on, man? You guys doing Gellifor?
That was pish, man. That was fucking garbage. Jesus Christ, man. No wonder it's got fuck all views. I wonder, Phil's going to bitch and whine about the fact that it hasn't even got 1,000 views yet. Just watch, I'm calling it now, he's going to bitch and whine about it.
Every podcast, we discussed how should I release YouTube shorts. And a lot of people were like, do them in the morning. And others were like, well, do it midday between your streams. And others were like, do it overnight. So that way people have something to watch whenever they're waking up, right? So I listened to all your feedback and I actually released a YouTube short last night along with all my late night content. You know, last night I did Warzone. So it was the 2 Warzone videos, it was the daily wrap, and the YouTube short. It's probably the worst performing YouTube short I've put out. But it's funny, because if you look at...
It is funny, it's done so fucking poorly. That is hilarious, so you're right, that is funny that it wasn't a fucking viral fucking hit. Wow, so funny.
The actual engagement, like, statistics. It's got good amount of likes, like it's on par with any other YouTube short I do. The likes and everything, just the views are very low. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's Oblivion. It's Oblivion related. I don't know. It's confusing. And I'd like to talk with you about it this morning, see if we can figure this out. And is it because of the timing that I put it out? Because it's the first YouTube short
Jesus fucking Christ, Phil, your audience haven't got it. Your audience don't have a fucking magic solution as to fucking how you can get a viral fucking hit, for God's sake. This is your job. It's your job to figure out how to fucking get, content out there to fucking be successful and popular. It's bad enough you fucking force your goddamn audience to fucking sustain and finance your goddamn lifestyle every single day. Now you're fucking making them actually fucking provide, try and encourage you to fucking, come up with a magic solution. What is the magic formula for having a viral fucking hit on the goddamn YouTube Shorts algorithm? Fuck's sake, it's not their fucking problem. You already fucking make them make the goddamn shorts, so it's up to the audience to fucking not only tell him what sort of fucking shorts to make, it's up to them to tell him when to fucking make it, it's up to the audience to fucking make them themselves and send it to Phil, and it's also up to them to fucking give Phil money in between all this shit, just to fucking keep him going. Is there anything the audience don't fucking do for DSP fucking gaming?
ever put out as a late night like that. Maybe they're better in the morning. They do better. I don't know. We'll talk about it today. Okay? Because we need to figure this out. Obviously, if YouTube Shorts are going to get...
No. You need to figure this shit out. We don't need to fuck all. Your audience don't need to fuck all. This is your fucking problem, boy. Not anyone else's.
A big push in a couple days. I want to be ready for it. I want you guys to enjoy them. I don't want to be putting them out when you're not watching them or they're not hitting your feed or whatever. So we'll talk about that this morning, okay? Now, the other big topic to talk about is that you may not be aware of this. I don't know how you couldn't be because I've been talking about it so much. In less than 2 weeks, it is the Super Bowl Saturday Bash, the first time ever I'm doing a sports-themed marathon, and we're going to be doing a wide variety of content during that day, including sports classic games on the Switch, reacting to old Super Bowl ads of yesteryear, a 30-man over-the-top rope fantasy battle royale in WWE 2K22. But in addition, I'm going to be dressed in NFL attire. I'm going to have some NFL-style props and things here for the show, and I'll be trying out little snacks and things that are kind of things you would eat when you're watching sports, but also I'm going to be ordering out some kind of pizza. Now, with all that being said, I said, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to figure out what exactly kind of stuff do I want for that marathon. And last night, I jumped on Amazon just to give a initial look at what's on there. And I would like to share that with you today, what I saw, because I got some ideas, but at the same time, some of them seem to be quite pricey. I'm like, is that really worth it just for one day? Or should we do something like this or this? So I want to talk about that with
I want to remind everyone once again that Phil asked for about 100 members to hit this fucking goal. That's $400. Phil got an extra fucking $400 from his fucking YouTube money to fucking do this goddamn event. And Phil is fucking bitching and whining about some things that are probably priced about $40, $30, $40, $50. Is it worth it for one fucking event, one day? Phil, yes, it will be fucking worth it. Your audience fucking paid for this at the fucking ass. Primarily fucking two of them with a fucking whale call.
you today. Let's do the planning for the Super Bowl Saturday Bash today, maybe even tomorrow, and make some decisions. So that way it gives me, you know, a time frame to order stuff and have it here in time for the event, rather than me wait till last minute and now it's too late to get stuff. You know, let's do it a lot early. Let's do it almost 2 weeks early. That way we can have things here for it. Okay? Good stuff. Fair enough. Okay. So we got a lot to talk about on today's podcast, don't we? All right. We do. Now, as for game news, there's only one game news story I'd like to quickly talk about, and we might as well just get it out of the way now. Hi-Fi Rush, the new game that was surprise dropped last week during Microsoft's press conference on Wednesday. Game Pass game, by the way, made by Tango Gameworks, the same guys who previously made Evil Within, and just made Ghostwire Tokyo last year. So that game has dramatically outsold and outperformed Square Enix's Forspoken. Forspoken is officially a dud. It has not sold well. And Hi-Fi Rush, a game with literally no announcement, no PR, no marketing, massively outsold Forspoken. And in fact, they even started doing calculations on like revenue. It massively made tons more revenue than Forspoken. Okay? And it's funny because what people are saying, it's only a 6-hour game. It's a short game. But what we kind of are seeing now that we have Game Pass, we are seeing the era of games that, 10, 15, 20 years ago used to be fully passable video games. Back then, you would buy a game for $50. Back then, is what they cost. And you would get a 6-hour game and you wouldn't think twice. That's, as long as it's a good game, I'm happy with that, right? But what's happened is over the years, we've now, with the era of consoles like the PS4, we've been programmed in our heads to accept.
God damn it, I think I missed something in the card, and it happened a while ago. I'm sorry, I need to rewind because it's going to annoy the crap at me.
The new game that was surprised.
Nope, before that.
It's on there. And I would like to share that with you today, what I saw. I'm like, is that really worth it?
Wait for it.
Just for the Super Bowl Saturday order stuff. Let's do it a lot early. Let's do it almost 2 weeks early. That way we can have things here for it.
Wait
okay?
Wait for it.
Good stuff, fair enough.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I thought I might have him saying fucking sound good. It said good stuff, fair enough. I'm sorry, guys. It was just fucking driving me crazy. I thought I fucking might have said sound good without me being fucking aware of it. Let me go back to where I fucking were. Hold on.
But what's happened is over the years, we've now, with the era of consoles like the PS4.
Okay, I don't want to go too fucking far. Hang on. Where did we leave off? Hold on.
And it's funny, because what people are saying, it's only a 6-hour game.
Is that where we left off? For fuck's sake, I'm just going to go back a wee bit more in that bit.
No marketing, massively outsold Forspoken.
Okay, from here.
And in fact, they even started doing calculations on like revenue. It massively made tons more revenue than Forspoken. Okay? And it's funny because what people are saying, it's only a 6-hour game. It's a short game. But what we kind of are seeing now that we have Game Pass, we are seeing the era of games that, 10, 15, 20 years ago used to be fully passable video games. Back then, you would buy a game for 50 bucks. Back then, that's what they cost. And you would get a 6-hour game, and you wouldn't think twice. That's, as long as it's a good game, I'm happy with that, right? But what's happened is over the years, we've now...
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah, yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Barrett Wells for Super Chat. Says, so a game that's been out for 11 months outsold a game that's been out a week? Phil, burn your business degree, you're a dent. Oh, hold on, so this brand new fucking Game Pass game is not fucking brand new. This fucking Game Pass game that Phil's hyping up is fucking done so great and it had no fucking warning that it was going to fucking sell. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Hi-Fi Rush, that's what I'm saying. I'm confused, Barrett Wells. Because as far as I'm aware, as far as everyone's aware, I thought this Hi-Fi Rush game only came out a week ago. Yeah, Brad Burnion's saying it only just came out last week. I think you might have some crossed wires there a little bit, Barrett Wells. I'm not sure. Because as far as I'm aware, this it's a brand new game. Oh, he meant Ghostwire Tokyo compared to Forspoken. Okay, fair enough, okay. Ghostwire Tokyo compared to Forspoken, alright, okay, no worries. Okay, fair enough. Okay, confusion cleared up, thank you. Okay, cool stuff. But yeah, I was still fucking confused there for a second. I was like, fuck it. Anyway, thank you very much for the super chat. And yeah, Phil, it's like, there's no guarantee, it's like, the game has to be fucking good, obviously. And Phil's fucking going to try and spin this as to be like, oh, games shouldn't be fucking given out early. There should be fucking no media for games. There should be no fucking hype for games. It should be just a case of everyone gets a fucking game on day fucking one. Phil, that would fucking break the whole idea of trying to build hype for a fucking game. How are you going to fucking try and promote interest in a game if there's fucking no goddamn media fucking, you know, journalists, gaming journalists playing the game to try and promote it and push it and saying, look, this game's good, this is why it's fucking good. Phil has zero fucking faith and trust in gaming journalists these days. And well, I mean, it's hard to fucking, I don't keep fucking tabs on them myself, but growing up, when I was fucking growing up and I had to fucking, I was like, what games do I want to fucking play? And it's like, we had things like the official UK PlayStation magazine that came with demo discs and all that shit. And that's what I'm saying, I relied a lot on that to try and get my information on games. You know, this is obviously, the internet was around, I didn't, you know, people didn't use it as much because obviously print media was still a fucking thing. But yeah, it's one of those things where Phil has zero fucking faith these days in fucking gaming journalism. But I think it's too easy just to dismiss it as being not trustworthy, you know what I mean? Also, it's fucking different, you know, some sites were fucking better and more reputable than other fucking sites. That goes a bit fucking insane, but we need that fucking attention for these games to make sure these games actually get their fucking highlight and prominence they fucking deserve. I mean, look at Portal. Portal's a fucking indie game. Portal became something far fucking bigger because it was a good fucking game, it was a great fucking idea, it caught on, word of mouth spread around. Things like that, as I'm saying, like, great we fucking success stories, but as I'm saying, that we need people talking about these games, playing these fucking games, hyping these games up, and the more and more people play these fucking games and the more attention they get, and the more people rightly fucking play them. But Phil doesn't want that to happen. Phil just wants everyone to play a fucking game day one, and his fucking fingers crossed it does fucking well. Portal was backed by Valve, oh, true, yeah, true. It was, but still, you get what I'm saying though. It was kind of like an indie game.
I'm happy with that, right? But what's happened is over the years, we've...
Yeah, yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah, yeah. Money.
And thank you very much to Brad Burling for Super Chat. It says, Phil has no faith in gaming journalists except on helping him decide what games to stream. Yeah, exactly. Look what Phil did for fucking the brand new Saints Row game. He decided, based on everyone else's feedback for getting the game early, he decided not to get the brand new Saints Row game. He trusted what everyone was saying about the fucking game and chose not to fucking get it and played the old version of Saints Row instead, which he already had fucking saved. So it's strange to me how he fucking picks and chooses when to fucking trust gaming journalism. It doesn't make much sense to me. I don't know, it's just fucking weird to me, Phil's fucking thinking at times.
Now, with the era of consoles like the PS4, we've been programmed in our heads to expect that any new video game, at a minimum to be good, must be 12 to 15 hours long, and if you really want a game that's high quality, it's gotta be like 40 hours long with insane amounts of side content.
Okay, fuck this, I'm going 1.25 speed. I cannot handle Phil's fucking nonsense, sorry. 1.25, fuck it.
Correct? But here's the thing. That's not the case. There's been many games I've played over the years that have been short but sweet. And as long as that gameplay experience feels like a full experience, tells a story, has good gameplay elements that you enjoy, why does that game need to be extremely lengthy? There's plenty of games that are digestible as shorter gameplay experiences. And I feel like we've forgotten that as gamers in the last decade, when we basically got told by all of these major game developers, no, every game must be open world 40 hours, right? So when you look at a game like Hi-Fi Rush, this is a game that likely, if it were just sold as a normal game, likely would not have done well. But the fact that this game was released on Game Pass has made it the most played game this week, basically besides like Call of Duty. Like, it's one of the most played games you're on in the world right now, completely dominating its competition. That's pretty darned impressive, okay? I'm glad to hear that, especially because I've heard the game is quite good. You know, my wife has played. I think she beat 2 chapters out of it so far, and she really likes it. So that means, you know, they did something right. It's something different. It's not exactly not what Tango Gameworks is known for, but obviously it must be good, and people are really enjoying the game, so that's great news. I really feel that Game Pass is the opportunity for people to enjoy games that normally they wouldn't buy, because there's no risk. If there's no risk and you're not dropping any money to try something, why not try it and play it? And if you like it, great. And if you don't, never play it again. That's been so many games for me over the last year and a half on Game Pass. That's been the case, and some of them have been hidden gems for me that I've really enjoyed. So, yeah, you know, when I hear that news, it makes me feel like maybe I should check that game out this week, right? Like, everyone's enjoying it. Reviews are sky high for it. You know, it's been, you know, and plus it's not that long either. Meaning, if we try out this game this week and I like it and I want to do a full playthrough of it, it's not like I'll be playing this game for 4 more weeks to finish it. I'll beat it relatively quickly within a week or 2, right? That's another good factor there. So there you go.
Phil keeps he keeps confusing, like, Phil's job as a content creator, naturally, games being shorter are going to help him long term because he knows he cannot fucking sustain an audience's attention and fucking desire to keep fucking giving them money for playing the same game over and over and over again. Phil relies on variety. Phil relies on uniqueness. He does rely on all these fucking things to fucking make sure people don't get too fucking bored easily by seeing the fucking same game over and over and over again. So Phil's job as a content creator does rely more on the games being shorter so he can fucking get through to the next fucking game once the fucking interest has waned for the game he's currently playing, the fucking brand new game he's fucking playing. That interest will fucking wane very quickly over the next couple of weeks or maybe even that month or so. So the shorter games does help Phil as a content creator. Gamers want games that are fucking worth fucking playing over and over and over again. Real fucking gamers want to fucking get as much enjoyment out of that fucking game as possible. Is this game replayable? Is this game enjoyable? You know, that's the kind of main factor, Joey. When you're fucking putting your money into getting a fucking game, is this game going to want me to keep coming back to it so I can get fucking more? Yes or fucking no? Also, other things are important as well. Is a gameplay good? Is a story good? Or if it's that kind of game, if it's like fucking story or anything, that kind of shit, you know what I mean? Does it look good or whatever? But really, the main factors are, is this a game that will fucking have me going back to again and again and again and again? Phil has lost that mindset of a fucking gamer because he is strictly a content creator. It's good for him being a content creator, but he's fucking confusing it. He thinks he's still trying to fucking push himself as a gamer. And he's trying to fucking suggest that gamers only want games that are fucking like 6 hours long, rather than like fucking 15, 16 hours long, or whatever. No, Phil. That's good for you as a content creator. Content creators want games that are 6 hours long, so they don't have to try and keep their audience's interest fucking, you know, strong for, you know, too much. Because obviously fucking Phil struggles to fucking retain interest in fucking games he fucking plays. After the fucking first 1 or 2 fucking streams, the game usually dies a fucking death in terms of support and all that shit. But gamers though obviously fucking want something more meaningful and worthwhile when they're fucking playing these fucking games, especially brand new games, especially with fucking pricing like $60 or $70 fucking dollars. Naturally, you're going to fucking want to make sure it's going to be worth your fucking money, worth your fucking time to put into the fucking game.
That's the game news for this week. Apparently, Hi-Fi Rush is doing really well. It massively outperformed Forspoken. Forspoken has definitely underperformed for what they were expecting, and Hi-Fi Rush is completely the opposite, where it's doing
money, oh, money, yeah, money.
Thank you very much to Splatoff for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. What a name.
Has definitely underperformed for what they were expecting, and Hi-Fi Rush is completely the opposite, where it's doing really well. And, you know, that's good news for Tango Gameworks, who had a really big dud with Ghostwire Tokyo last year, and now it seems like they're recovering somewhat. They're even saying, you know, a game like that never would have sold well outside of Game Pass, but Game Pass has made games like that possible again, which is great. I like variety. Give me a wide variety of games. Don't just give me the same crap over and over. And if Game Pass is the way for a shorter, more original game to be noticed, then so be it, right? I'm all over that. I'm happy for that. So I'm glad to hear the game did well, and I'm very much looking forward to it, and maybe we were going to check it out on Wednesday. We'll talk about that in a minute, okay? That's the only game news I have. I figured get it out of the way, okay? So, what are we talking about first? You know, one thing I should get out of the way as well. Today is Monday. Today is the 30th of January. Tomorrow is the 31st of January. It's the last day of the month, and that means if we are going to hit our stretch goal of members for the month of January, it has to happen either today or tomorrow, okay? And obviously, you know, being about 60 members away, I'm not realistically expecting droves of people to show up on the channel today and say, hey, I just decided to become a member today. I don't think so. So if anyone would like to support the channel in any way, one of the great ways you could support it today would obviously be if you would like to either become a member, renew a lapsed membership, or maybe give some members to the channel. There's some people who are sitting waiting in the wings, who are well ready to accept them, I'm sure. They've expressed that notion over the last few days. And, you know, thanks in advance to anyone who supports the channel in any way. Is it just me, or is this lamp going blue, like, endlessly? It's blue. Okay, now it's like purple. Okay, now it's red. That was weird, because I was watching it in cycle and it went blue like 3 times in a row. I was like, the thing is, this lamp, I mean, this is not an expensive lamp. Spoiler. I don't spend a lot of money on this stuff. I don't have a lot of money. So this lamp was pretty cheap. It's not, this lamp could easily, I've been using it for a few months.
Phil apparently didn't even fucking buy this lamp in the first place. Phil claimed before in the past, Cat bought him this lamp. So Phil didn't spend any money whatsoever on this goddamn lamp. He's pretending it was a fucking cheap lamp when it wasn't even his fucking goddamn money. So I don't know why Phil's trying to fucking rewrite history there. It was a present from his wife that bought him that fucking lamp. It wasn't that fucking long ago, Phil. We've not fucking forgotten. So yeah, that's a fucking strange thing to fucking claim. Phil trying to... I fucking love these kind of things when Phil tries to fucking pretend to be a broke-ass bitch boy. The guy earns over 100 grand a fucking year. It gets roughly about $1,000 in tips per month. YouTube gives him between 3 and 5 grand per month. So Phil is easily earning, you know, fucking between 8 and 10 grand per fucking month. Usually between 9 and 11 actually, between 9 and 11 grand roughly Phil earns per fucking month. And that's from Patreon, from fucking YouTube money, as well as fucking tips. And he's fucking pretending I'm a wee broke fucking boy, you know what I mean? I don't fucking buy a whole lot of clothing. This lamp was very fucking cheap, and this art I had fucking from years ago, I'm just reusing my... Phil's pretending he's like fucking, you know, like fucking living with fucking, you know, candles to heat up the goddamn home. For fuck's sake, man, what the hell? Go on, let me rewind it just to get Phil's full fucking, you know, poor me, woe is me, I'm a poor boy, please give me money, pity story. Also, this fucking face. This fucking face. Is this thumbnail worthy? Nah. I'm sure it'll be better.
The thing is, this lamp, I mean, this is not an expensive lamp. Spoiler. I don't spend a lot of money on this stuff. I don't have a lot of money. So this lamp was pretty cheap. It's not...
I don't have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money. Phil earned in tips $119 from yesterday's gameplay antics. The day before it was $200, the day before that it was $175. Phil has not had a day off, keep in mind, since the 25th of January. So since Phil came back to streaming on the 26th of January, Phil has made $700 in tips. $700 in tips for Phil Burnell. And that's his money going straight into his bank account right away. If he's having no money but he's had no day off to spend it on, then I think it's a very fair question to say, where the fuck did it all go? If his YouTube payment took care of the bills, where the fuck did the rest of that money just suddenly fucking vanish to? Is a dented audience going to fucking ask that sort of question? Fuck no, they get banned, they get leaned.
This lamp could easily... I've been using it for a few months now. I've been using it since October. It might break and not go through all these colors anymore. What are you going to do, right? But I was looking, I was like, dude, it's like blue, 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 blue. Why is it still blue, blue, blue? Jeez, that's a lot of blue. Now it's yellow or green. Ah, see, that color doesn't pick up. It just turned green. Green does not pick up on this camera. It's green right now. And you guys don't see the green, right? You're seeing blue. That's interesting. You know what I'm wondering? Let me try something. If I change the background color, will it pick it up differently? I wonder. Very interesting. And we'll see. Let's see what happens when it runs the cycles again. Anyway, so we have a few things to talk about today. We have the YouTube Shorts, the Super Bowl event. Shall we talk about? Let's talk about the schedule for the week. All right, let's try to figure this out so that way we can maybe hammer it in. So today, what are we doing today? Today is chill day. Today is relaxing day. Yesterday we had an action-packed day, right? Yesterday was basically a day absolutely full of combat, survival, and excitement. It was Dead Space Remake on the first stream, and it was Warzone on the late stream, okay? So because yesterday we did all action, as I told you, being a variety content creator, I like to, you know, bounce back and forth, do different kinds of stuff. Today is our chill day. So today, it's One Piece Odyssey continuing on the first stream. Excuse me. And then it is... Excuse me. Ooh. And then it is... Oblivion. It's brain fart. It's Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion on the late stream. Okay? So 2 RPGs, 2 very different kinds of RPGs for sure. One being a JRPG that's turn-based and slow-paced, and one that's an open-world, you know, Western-style RPG. Excited for both. Obviously, I hope that you guys are excited too. I'm loving both playthroughs. I'm loving the fact that these playthroughs lend themselves to absolutely tons of interaction with you. That's really what it's about, is having fun, having good conversation, chilling, you guys telling me about, you know, ways to help with the game. You tell me the lore of One Piece, and you help me out with gameplay elements of Oblivion, and it's all good in that regard. Like, I really enjoy the playthroughs because you guys are an interactive part of it. So thank you for being an interactive part of these playthroughs. It makes them a lot better, in my opinion. Okay? So that's great. So that's today all day long, chill fun on both streams. Okay? Now, last night, I released a YouTube short for Oblivion. It hasn't done very well. I'd like to tell you about it a little bit and see, did you see it? You know, I'd like to basically get your feedback on it and try to figure out exactly why possibly it didn't do as well as the other shorts that I've released. Could it be the timing? Could it be the subject matter? I'm not sure. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Tomorrow, Tuesday, January 31st, will be Action Day again. So it's going to be more Dead Space Remake. We're now in Chapter 6, so I'm sure we'll probably get into like Chapter 8 or 9 tomorrow. And then tomorrow night will be more Warzone, all right? Now, interestingly enough, with Dead Space, we found a game-crippling bug yesterday. Did you guys see the footage? It was not pretty. It really was not pretty. It was actually quite upsetting. Because at first it was funny, but then when I realized that this was basically going to break the game, I was like, oh, this sucks. And so then I reloaded a save, and it didn't fix the bug. I had to reload a previous save, losing about 20 to 25 minutes of progress in order to basically fix it. And I was like, well, that's very, you know, annoying, disturbing, disheartening, whatever you want to say. Hopefully it doesn't creep up again and happen again, right? So, if anything, this remake, yo, a freaking $70 game, and we found a game-crippling bug that wasn't even present in the original game. That's not very good. Something went wrong. Something went awry here, right? Huh. Okay. And then on Wednesday, I will be here on Wednesday, all right? Which is normally I wasn't going to be, but my wife's work schedule changed. She has to work an extra day, and because of that, now I'm going to be here Wednesday. So, what I think we should do, we should finish Dead Space Remake on Wednesday. I don't see a reason why not, right? We should wrap up the playthrough. And the game has 13 chapters. I think we can beat it. If we do 2 major streams, one tomorrow, one Wednesday, within 6 more hours of gameplay, I think we will beat the game, okay? So, that's what I'm thinking. Finish it up on Wednesday. Maybe give you my mini review at that point of what I think about it. And I might even do a video, if I have time, because it really depends on how long it takes to beat it, where I compare Dead Space Remake to Callisto Protocol and let you know what I think between the two, okay? But we'll see. So, that's Wednesday. And then Wednesday night is the stream that's up for grabs, basically. The stream that's undetermined what I'm going to do, because originally it wasn't going to be Wednesday night. It was going to be Thursday night. So after thinking about this, you know, for a couple of days and weighing and balancing everything and now having the data that I have, I do think that I want to check out this game Hi-Fi Rush, all right? So I don't know if it's going to be good or not for my audience. Everything I'm hearing is that it's a great game. I'm hearing that it's got interesting rhythm mechanics. It's got a lot of fun with the gameplay and the plot and everything. The visual design is cel-shaded, but it fits the game. A lot of people are saying it's like almost like a Jet Set Radio style game. Now, I never played Jet Set Radio, but I've heard many things about it. Apparently, it had like a cult following back in the day. A lot of people really like Jet Set Radio, so I think I want to check it out Wednesday night. So, Hi-Fi Rush, we'll be checking out for the first time on the Wednesday night stream. Now, if I like it and you like it, then we're probably going to do a full playthrough of it, and I'd be okay with that. All right. So let's see what happens Wednesday night. Thursday I'll be off, and then Friday we'll probably figure out. Is this a game that I want to play as a major playthrough or not? We'll determine that. In addition, there's another thing that we need to talk about. Would you guys like to see me do a second run in Dead Space Remake on the harder difficulty in order to see the secret ending? That's a question that needs to be answered. If I do a second run of Dead Space on a harder difficulty, and at this point, of course, I'll likely be like turboing through it because I'll know everything about the game, and I'm not going to be looking for the story elements or anything. I'm just going to be looking for getting through the game as fast as possible, correct? Would you be interested in that? See me play on the harder difficulty, New Game Plus, see the secret ending in Dead Space, or after the one run, is that enough? One and done. I'll be honest with you guys, most people seem to like one and done and that's it. Whenever I usually offer to do a second run in any new game, people aren't that interested, but I'd like to gauge your interest and see what would you like. Would you like me to turbo through it within like a 2-stream deal where I can try to beat it and then see what the secret ending is, right? So let me know Give me your feedback over the next few days. We're going to have to determine, because on Friday, if that's the case, Friday we could start that difficulty. All right? We'll see. But we can also continue with Hi-Fi Rush. Of course, we're going to have our chill playthroughs of One Piece and Oblivion also balanced in there, and some Warzone as well. So we'll figure it out, okay? Let's figure it out together. Let's talk about it over the weekend. I'd love your feedback, okay? Please leave comments on this video. Let me know. Do you want a second run in Dead Space or not? What would you like? And also, do you think Hi-Fi Rush will be good, and will you think you want to see a full playthrough of that, okay? Cool. All right, so that's the schedule, and basically next week will be a balance between all of that. Now, the next new release that comes out is on February 10th, which is Friday, a week from this Friday. That is Hogwarts Legacy. Yes, absolutely, I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. At this point, I'm kind of sold on it. Seems like everyone's interested in it. And I actually have an update on that, all right? So it was funny, because you guys, actually a week or two ago, were saying, are you playing Hogwarts Legacy? And if you are you doing anything special for it? So I looked into it. And Hogwarts Legacy, I was thinking, gee, could I get like a special Harry Potter-themed hat that I could wear during the playthrough, okay? And basically, I was looking into it, and I was like, well, the first hat that I get, what's the most synonymous hat with Harry Potter? The sorting hat, right? The hat that's alive, that has a face on it, and talks and tells you what school you're going to be a part of when it put you on your head. So I was like, oh, the sorting hat, that's cool. But the more I started to think about it, I was like, you know, the sorting hat's literally in one scene of Harry Potter. It's not a big deal. You know, you think about it and it's gone. And plus, that sorting hat's probably pretty stupid.
It's not really fucking true. You know, but as somebody that's like, you know, read the books and all that shit, you know, it's been in a few. I mean, I'll say, it's made for no, it's not just been in one fucking scene only, ever, and that was it. No, it's been in, it's quite important really to the overall kind of Potter kind of story, you know, like, I'm just saying, you know, but he doesn't know what he's fucking talking about, it's fucking usual.
It's not a big deal. You know, you think about it and it's gone. And plus, that sorting hat's probably pretty stupid. It's huge, right? To wear during the whole playthrough, it's probably not even comfortable. So I just, on a whim, I went and I started looking online. So they have them, for as cheap as like 20, 30 bucks, but they're crappy. Like, the ones that are cheap are crappy. There's good ones, but they're like 50 bucks.
Okay, I know you want to fucking dress up for a fucking special, you know, Hogwarts game. Why? You've already got the fucking paleness nailed down to a T. Just fucking, you know, cosplay as Voldemort. Put on some sort of bald wig, you know what I mean? You're already fucking ghostly fucking pale anyway. You know? You got noodle arms as well. Voldemort didn't fucking look that fucking buff. He's like fucking just some sort of regenerated fucking ghoul creature or whatever pish. You know, so yeah. I think DSP could fucking pull off a good fucking Voldemort. I'm just fucking saying, he's already got a fucking skin colour for it. You know, he's ghostly fucking pale.
Because then they're like programmed to talk and shit. And I'm like, do I really need a $50 sorting hat for this playthrough? Probably not. But what I did see that I actually like is that they sell themed Harry Potter hats per each school. So what are...
Hold the fuck on. Did Phil just fucking really complain about spending $50 on a fucking hat when he charges his audience $100 for him to wear one? He charges his audience $100 just to fucking adorn a fucking hat. And these hats can include a variety of different hats. You've got the fucking Viking hat, you've got the fucking Bender hat, you've got the fucking Pikachu hat, and you've also got...
fucking inflatable fucking crown!
Which did actually fucking have a comeback not long ago, apparently. But he's complaining and bitching, whining about $50, spending $50 of his fucking money for a fucking special, unique fucking Hogwarts hat.
Are they? Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin... There's 4, right? Is that all of them? Or am I forgetting one? Is there like a 5th forgotten school that no one remembers? I think it's those 4, correct? So basically, like I said, each one looks pretty unique and interesting, and each school has their own coloring scheme, which is nice, much like a real school, you know. I think Gryffindor is like maroon and gold. You know, Slytherin was like a green, gray, and like a dark blue, like different ones, right? So what I was thinking was the first stream of Hogwarts Legacy, obviously I'm going to get sorted into a school. And
Phil is confusing schools for houses, you know, like you fucking, like Gryffindor is the fucking school. Slytherin and Gryffindor and that shit, these are the fucking houses of said school. Is this for, no. Yeah, I don't know why he's fucking calling them all different fucking schools, for fuck's sake, you know. I was like, Gryffindor house and Slytherin house and Ravenclaw. Did I heard the fucking houses that made up that fucking school? For fuck's sake, Jesus Christ.
And I'm thinking, I'm going to let the game determine it. I don't know what one I should be, you know. I'm going to let the game figure it out, because I think you can either choose yourself or the game will auto-pick, right? So I think I'll let the sorting hat pick. And then once the sorting hat picks, then I can order a hat of the school. And then I can actually have that when I play Hogwarts Legacy, if we hit our tips goal, that we can put on the school hat for that stream. I think that would be a good idea. I think that's better than the sorting hat, because the sorting hat would be great for one stream. And then after that, it's like, what do I want this for, right? I'm never going to wear this again. We're already past the sorting process. But if you have a hat that's your school, that's probably a lot more pertinent, right? So that's what I was thinking. Let me know what you think, but I thought that would make more sense. And if you like that idea, we could do that. Excuse me. They have all kinds of different ones. They have baseball caps. They have knit hats. They have different ones you can get. So I can look into it and see what kind of hats they have and get one that I like, and then we'll have it for the playthrough, okay? So that's what I'm thinking for Hogwarts Legacy anyway. And then, of course, on the 11th of February, we got the Super Bowl event, which we're about to talk about in a moment. And then later on in the month, on the 21st, we got a double new release. It's Atomic Hearts as well as Like a Dragon Ishin, both of which I'm going to be playing. And so in between, what we'll be doing is continuing on with these other long RPG playthroughs, like Oblivion and One Piece, and wrapping up any other projects. Like, for example, maybe you guys will want to still see me do 007 GoldenEye. Maybe you still would like to see me do the new SpongeBob game. I don't know. By the way, the new SpongeBob game, I guess, is starting to get early reviews now, and people are saying it's not that good. Sadly, because it is a shorter game, and it's a modern take on, the SpongeBob platforming formula. I guess people are saying it's not as good as the original, which is Battle for Bikini Bottom. I mean, it's nice that it's an homage, but they're basically saying that it's just not as good as like a spiritual successor or even a modern continuation, which is a shame, because I think people were looking for maybe to have SpongeBob be revived as a franchise, and they're basically saying this one probably ain't it. It's just okay. But again, I leave it open. We'll have several weeks in early February to balance out other stuff along with Hogwarts Legacy. So we can determine together what you guys would like, okay? Did you hear a certain jingle jangle? I think I heard a certain jingle jangle, and I wonder who or what could have made such a silly sound. Did you hear that? Jasper is hyper. Jasper is, yes, he's available. Jasper could join us today. If he would like to join us for today's streams, Jasper can be here. If Jasper would like to be here, I'm just messing with the lighting. For today's stream, he's running back and forth in my office right now. So yeah, he'll be available today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, although I think he'll be here for the daytime streams. You saw his tail. I think he'll be here for the daytime streams today and tomorrow, and I think he'll be here for the night stream on Wednesday. I can't remember my wife's schedule because they changed it on her twice already this week. So I'm already confused, but he'll be joining us for the next several days. If so he chooses. You might hear him, you might see him jumping on the chair, have me interacting with him. When he's been in here, he's been very good. Ever since I did the redesign of the office at the beginning of this month with the new capture device, he's been great. He just basically kind of lays right here on the floor because the floor's clean now. There's no more wiry mess. So he just lays right on the floor and relaxes nicely when I'm playing games. And sometimes he'll jump up, he'll want some pets, and he'll jump on my lap. But for the most part, he's a good kid. He's been behaving very well in here, which I'm happy. At first he did mess with the lighting a little bit when we first used it, and then he kind of learned his lesson, and now he hasn't touched it in weeks. So no complaints on my end. This is nice that he could join me now whenever he's able to. You could join me too. Oh boy, he looked at me and he darted down the hallway like a bullet. He's a nut. Okay. All right. So do I have a bed for him in the office? Here's the thing, Arkham. Whenever I put a bed down for him, he never uses it. He's not a cat that likes cat beds. He ignores them. Seriously. Like, he likes to find a place that's his own special little place, and he'll mark it or whatever, and then that's where he lays. Like right now, there he goes. He just laid down right here in front of me in the middle of the floor. That's his spot in the office for when I'm streaming. He loves laying right there. I have a blanket, a nice cushy blanket I bought for him to hide out in the closet, because he used to like to go in the closet and hide in there when it was before I cleaned it out. When it was cluttered, he loved it in there. So I bought him this nice blanket, put it in. He refuses to use it. So then I said, oh, maybe I'll put the blanket in the middle of the floor. So I did. Then he wouldn't use the floor. I'm serious. Like, he goes where he wants, okay? Yes, cats have a way of marking things. No, it's not what you think. They don't pee on stuff like a dog. What they'll do is they'll have an area that they try to give their own scent, and they'll lay on it frequently. In fact, they'll like rub it so their hair and stuff will come off onto it, and then that's their spot. Like, that's their favorite spot. So right now in the living room, Jasper's favorite spot is between myself and Kat, because we have a couch that's a sectional. So there's one sectional spot between the two corner spots where Kat and I would usually sit down and lay and stretch our legs, and he goes right between it. So that's the spot he marked, and he loves being there because he's right between the two of us. You see? On the bed, he's got two different spots he likes. One of it is at the foot of the bed on an ottoman where he's kind of marked it and lays there every night, or like right between us when we're sleeping. Okay? Those are his spots in the bed. So, no, he's not peeing everywhere and doing stuff, but he's basically with his own scent and his, he's laying there, and that's how he knows, oh, this is my spot. And then he goes back there. It's his favorite spot. So, anyway, so he'll be here. Okay? Now, I guess what we should do is let's first talk about the YouTube Shorts, and then we'll talk about the Super Bowl event. Sound good? All right. So we've been talking about this for days and days. This Wednesday, 2 days from now, the new YouTube Shorts system goes into place, YouTube's going to start monetizing Shorts, okay? So there's going to be a big push. You're going to probably see YouTube trying to shove Shorts down your throat. I'm not even kidding, okay? Like, it's going to be crazy. You know they're going to want to make more money, so they're probably going to be like, watch this short, watch this short, watch this short. So when they do this, I want to have Shorts available, and I
Are
want...
you not even fucking self-aware of that's exactly what you've been sounding like for the last fucking several weeks? Watch this short. You've been fucking forced your goddamn podcast audience to watch some shorts sometimes. You include these fucking shorts on your own goddamn podcasts to try and promote them. You were bitching and whining about 5 minutes ago about how unsuccessful your fucking most recent short is because it's Oblivion. You're fucking going to demand your audience tells you why. Audience, why aren't you fucking making sure this fucking short of mine is getting thousands of fucking views? You've had 24 hours to fucking make sure this fucking short got... No, it's not even 24 hours. I mean, it's like, 17, 18 hours or some pish. Jesus Christ. Nah, Phil. It's not for your audience... Fuck off, Phil. I just fucking hate the lack of self-awareness, man. He's not even aware. Let's rewind that one more fucking time.
And then we'll talk about the Super Bowl event. Sound good? All right. So we've been talking about this for days and days. This Wednesday, 2 days from now, the new YouTube Shorts system goes into place. YouTube's going to start monetizing Shorts, okay? So there's going to be a big push. You're going to probably see YouTube trying to shove Shorts down your throat. I'm not even kidding, okay? Like, it's going to be crazy. You know they're going to want to make more money, so they're probably going to be like, watch this short, watch this short, watch this short. So when they do this, I want to have Shorts available, and I want to be putting out good stuff for you guys, but I want to be sure that I'm delivering Shorts to you in a manner that makes sense. So we've been talking over the past couple of days of what is the best delivery system for me and my Shorts. And for a few days, basically what I was doing was uploading a new YouTube short right before I went live on stream. Then I would go live on stream. And what I noticed is the days that I did that, the shorts did pretty good, but sadly, I felt like it was, how can I say, not counterproductive, but almost like in competition with itself. Because if I'm going live on a live stream, obviously I want you to check out that live stream. I don't want you to watch a new YouTube short that then auto-plays another new YouTube short. And you know what I mean? And now you get stuck in the YouTube short system, much like how YouTube auto-plays videos, it'll keep auto-playing shorts. And I don't want someone to then, get called, oh, I'm really enjoying Phil's YouTube shorts, but now I'm missing his live stream because I'm caught up in his shorts. You see what I'm saying? I would much rather that you would check out the YouTube shorts at a time when I'm not already live. I think that makes more sense. It's not like I'm in competition with myself. You know what I'm saying? So yesterday we talked about it, and you guys basically helped me determine. You said, well, why don't you try doing a YouTube short at a different time of the day? And in particular, after we had talked about it on the podcast, I said, I'm going to try it at night. I'm going to do it with my night video. So instead of uploading it before the stream went live, I saved the video. It was a funny video of Oblivion. I'll tell you about it in a second. And yesterday I did all my streaming. So we did Dead Space Remake. And then I uploaded those videos with the Level 1 podcast during my break. And then we had the night stream, which was Warzone. And then we had the daily wrap. I uploaded all those videos. And then once those were uploaded, then I uploaded the new YouTube short of Oblivion. Okay, so what is the short? Basically, when I was playing Oblivion the other night, I went to this part of a town where there was a guy who literally would not stop drinking. And it was this weird, bright, like purple-pink potion. He kept drinking. He would talk to me, and then would keep drinking when he was talking. It was like a ventriloquist. I was like, ridiculous. It seemed like it was a glitch or something. But then I went to talk to the guy behind him, and then he started drinking the same exact drink. I was like, what the hell is going on? This is the weirdest thing in the game so far. And then come to find out, the house behind them was called the Skooma House. And for those who don't know, in the Elder Scrolls universe, skooma is an incredibly addictive drug/drink. It's supposed to be the equivalent of alcohol or like addictive drugs. And people get hooked on this and ruin their entire lives in Elder Scrolls. It's like monstrous drug abuse. Think about like meth. Like it's seriously supposed to be like that. Like you're a meth head, you're a crackhead. You can't stop drinking skooma, and it completely encompasses you and ruins your life. So it would make sense that these guys are coming out of the house where they just got skooma. They're so addicted to it, they can't even stop themselves from drinking it for a moment to have a conversation with me. They've got to be drinking their skooma. All right. So I did this short, and also, there's a little funny part at the end where I actually took a sip of my drink and edited it so it looked like I was one of the guys drinking the skooma. Okay. So,
are you fucking trying to claim responsibility for editing it yourself? This is funny because it also looks like I'm fucking drinking non-fucking stop. That's not fucking news to us, Phil. We fucking know you drink non-fucking stop most fucking evenings quite fucking heavily. Where you're fucking drunkenly up to fucking 2 AM checking out your fucking Twitter feed and your fucking phone after binging on WWE Champions, spending your fucking tip money that fucking day. That is not brand new news to us, Phil. That's fucking expected of you these days.
The short, first of all, when this happened during the playthrough, people loved it. They thought it was a really funny moment. So the short got released last night, and I didn't really check on it. And then when I was going to bed, I was curious, how's this short doing? And when I was going to sleep, so this is many hours later, I uploaded it probably around 9:30-ish, 10 p.m.-ish. So I was going to sleep around like maybe 1 o'clock, and I said, let me check on it before I go to sleep. And I checked on it, and it only had like 200 views. And I was like, whoa, wait, what? Usually when I release a YouTube short, no lie, YouTube shorts usually do really well. Like, within an hour. Sometimes a YouTube short can get hundreds and hundreds of views, and sometimes within a few hours, you're talking like 1,000. It depends on the short, obviously, and the subject matter, but for the most part, the YouTube shorts do quite well. And the fact that this was, you know, 3, almost 4 hours later, and I'm checking on it, and it only had like 200 views, I was like, well, that's not a lot. So I wonder what happened there, right? And again, you got to wonder, is it the subject matter? Is it that people just don't care about Elder Scrolls that much anymore because it's an older game? Could it be the timing because I decided to upload this short late at night rather than during the morning when I was starting my stream? You know, there's a lot of factors to consider when it comes to these YouTube shorts to try to figure this out. So just to give you guys some perspective, it is now 11:46 a.m. my time, okay? And when you're comparing this YouTube short to others that I've done, all right, here we go. I'm going to look at it right now. As of this morning, this moment, this YouTube short has 894 views in 13 hours. Okay? Now, to give you some perspective, the last YouTube short that I released...
Hold on. What were those metrics, Phil?
In 13 hours. This YouTube short has 894 views in 13 hours.
894 views in 13 hours for a YouTube short. Primarily, YouTube shorts do better than Phil's actual raw fucking content. That to me is not very fucking good. That to me is quite fucking cringe. 894 views in 13 fucking hours. Really, Phil? Really? It's just bizarre because I'm trying to think of some context here. My most recent fucking video I made it before fucking down stream tonight. 704 views for a video I made, and it's been like up for like 2 hours, I think, if that. I think it's been like 2 hours or something, I can't even mind. Let me see, how long did I fucking upload this piece of shit? Hey guys, can shut up me. 3 hours ago, I uploaded this 3 hours ago. 700 views. And I'm just some piece, I'm a channel, it's like I'm 1% the size of Phil. I got 2,000 subs, Phil's got 200,000 subscribers. And he's not even fucking getting 1,000 fucking views in a short in like 13 odd hours. Fuck me, man.
Okay? Now to give you some perspective, the last YouTube short that I released was Dead Space Remake, and that one was 2 days ago, and that one has 3,500 views. Alright? Another Dead Space Remake initial impression, so this was really a funny short, it was me giving my initial impressions on the game after playing it launch day, has 2,800 views. There was a Warzone clip, this was the highlight reel of essentially the laggy night in Warzone. That one has 3,800 views. I mean, even a video from last week where I said, hey, just chill with me tomorrow, it's my last streaming day. That's literally all the short said. That got 2,700 views. So this short, to have not even 1,000 views in 13 hours, honestly, the short is underperforming, okay? And again, I have to ask, is it because of the timing that I released it? Is it because I released it with other videos on the late stream? Is it because of the subject matter? Because it's Elder Scrolls, people don't care. Another telling factor about this, okay? This short, the Oblivion short, has 115 likes, okay? It has 16 comments, all right, in 13 hours, all right? And when I basically take a look at the other shorts that I've done, this is literally in line with the other shorts. In fact, the Dead Space, short that I released a couple days ago has 131 likes. Now, wait a minute. 131 likes in over 2 days, while this short's only been uploaded for 13 hours and already has 115 likes. So when you're talking engagement, when you're talking the amount of content or comments and likes, this short is on par, if not doing even better than...
I've got a fucking easy fucking solution as to what the fuck's going on. Oblivion is an old fucking game. Well, no one's going to be fucking interested. The YouTube algorithm's not going to be interested in trying to promote a fucking old fucking game I fucking know where no one else is fucking playing into the fucking algorithm for YouTube Shorts. Most people when they fucking scroll for YouTube Shorts and they're seeing fucking video games being played, it's the same old fucking games all the fucking time. It's usually brand new fucking games or things like fucking Grand Theft Auto Online or some pish, I mean, these kind of exciting games that people are still fucking regularly playing right fucking now. That people still have some sort of fucking vested interest in. A lot of fucking people are not fucking playing Oblivion right fucking now. That's probably a big fucking factor. The fact you've got all these fucking likes, it's on par for the same amount of fucking likes and the same amount of fucking comments. That's because it's your own goddamn fucking audience that's fucking doing all the liking and commenting, Phil. It's the same random fucking number of fucking dentheads that fucking try to fucking support you as best as they fucking can. You got about 100 odd people willing to like your fucking goddamn garbage content. You got about a dozen odd people willing to fucking leave comments on your garbage fucking content. It's always the same fucking way, Phil. Most people, the numbers are so much fucking higher for everything like Dead Space Remake. Yeah, it's a brand new fucking game. It's going to show up in far more fucking shorts. Most people are going to fucking ignore it. fucking scroll past it. They'll certainly not fucking hit like because it's you. They'll certainly fucking leave a comment because it's you. They're just gonna fucking ignore your ass and move the fuck on, but of course they'll fucking see it because it'll pop up in their fucking feed, and that means you get that fucking view from them. But fucking Oblivion? Who the fuck cares about Oblivion? So no wonder it's not fucking showing up in any sort of fucking algorithm. Why would it? Why would it?
My other YouTube shorts usually do. So I look at it and I'm like, it's got way lower views than my other shorts, yet the engagement is exactly the same. What does that mean? I'm not sure. I'm actually confused. So people have some ideas. Red Gamer says you should go to your channel analytics and see when your peak upload times are. Try to base when to upload your shorts. Returnal says no one cares about Oblivion. It's too old. Darziak says I think it's a mix of timing, late night in the US, and maybe too early for the European Union, while other shorts like the Dead Space one was talked about and had more eyes on it because it was early in the day. What about, hold on, because I'm just curious, if I go to analytics, I'm not exactly sure that I can analyze the hours of the day. I'm not sure that data is available. You know, like, this analyzes individual videos. See here.
Holy fuck, 1 Minute Sam became a fucking supporter. That's the fucking person that Phil threatened a couple of nights ago in Warzone. By the way, 1 Minute Sam, you're being far more fucking negative than usual. You're being warned here. Stop being so fucking negative. Because 1 Minute Sam trying to warn Phil that their fucking language was at risk of fucking them getting in trouble, potentially. That was a 1 Minute Sam that was fucking warning Phil, just be careful you don't get in trouble with things you're saying, but, you know, threatening to ban that person for not fucking giving you money. And Phil's like, you don't know what you're fucking talking about? What, you stop making fucking demands of me? I think, Jesus Christ, man, this person has got no fucking hope of salvation if they're actually willing to fucking give Phil more money just to fucking stay in that fucking, you know, that fucking toxic space, man. Jesus Christ.
They pretend like they support me, they pretend like they're positive, and they're not, they're shitheads. They sit here, they sneak this, things they try to literally bring up, either detractor me. Content. I'm trying to see how they break it down. Videos, shorts, live, posts. I don't see anything that says, like, time of day, sadly. That's the problem. I wish it did. I wish it would tell you. Like, oh, you get your maximum views during this time of the day or whatever. But sadly, I'm just not seeing that. I don't see it. If anyone has any idea how to get that data, I would love to access that data. Is there a way to see hours of the day, peak watch hours, right? For, like, your channel. I don't see that data anywhere. Maybe it's, like, really deep down, buried in a menu somewhere. It could be. And if that's the case, let me know. But I mean, I'm looking at the YouTube app, and I don't initially see that. This is the what do they call this? The YouTube, Studio app. This is where you analyze all your videos and everything, right? Do you? Old King says you need to log on from a computer. All right, hold on. I got it. Actually, I got it right in front of me. I'm sitting right here. I got it right here. Here's analytics, right? I'm going to open up YouTube Analytics right now. So we got overview, content, audience, review, and research, right? So how do I look at this?
This is fucking terrible. This is his job.
Like I said, overview, content.
This is his career.
Overview, views in the last 48 hours. This is interesting. Look at this graph.
Why the fuck? No. Why do you look at this graph? We can't fucking see a goddamn thing, Phil. Why the fuck are you learning about this now? This is your fucking podcast, which you fucking, you know, promote as being something meaningful to your goddamn audience. This is not meaningful to anyone except from fucking you. This is something you should be doing outside your fucking podcast fucking hours so you can fucking do this research on your own fucking time to try and provide better content to your goddamn audience. Instead of fucking forcing your goddamn audience to fucking endure this crap right now, where you fucking educate yourself on all the features that YouTube has that you're oblivious to because you didn't fucking do your effort to research into it and look into it. I just cannot. I cannot. I don't want to fucking endure this anymore. I'm just going to fucking let this play. I'm not even going to fucking stop anymore.
It does appear that there's a... Oh, here it is. Okay. This is very interesting. I'm taking a look at my peak view hours, okay? So I have two peak view times. 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., which is literally right now. Because I guess people joined the stream, right? So what's happening is you're getting people concurrently watching the stream while others are also watching the on-demand videos, and therefore that's counting as the most views on the channel, the most eyes on the channel at once. So the peak view hour actually is when I start my stream. And then the other peak view time is 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. when I turn on my second stream. It whoop. And then what I'm seeing is midday, there is an increase in views because people are either watching the stream, even when the stream goes offline, people are now watching the on-demand videos as a result. And then it definitely trails off between 10 to 11 p.m. and then 11 to 12. It dips and it stays dipped. I see. Okay, I'm seeing this pattern. Absolutely. I'm seeing this pattern. So the most watched time of the day for me is when I start up my stream, for sure. Huh. That is fascinating. I never even looked at it yet. And now I'm seeing this data, and this is interesting to me. Wow. Okay. So
I just cannot. I cannot for the life of me get my head around this. This has been his career for 15 fucking years. 15 years of doing this fucking thing as a job, as a fucking livelihood, as a fucking necessity, as a fucking way to eat, as a way to fucking live, as a way to fucking not get kicked out of his fucking home and afford to pay his fucking mortgage and back taxes and all that shit. He has not once looked at this fucking thing on YouTube. Not one fucking time ever has he fucking looked into the sort of data that could have helped him become a better fucking YouTuber. Oh my fucking god, it hurts my fucking head how fucking dumb he is. How fucking lazy he is. It really, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but it still fucking hurts my head how little fucking effort he actually puts into this. And he fucking prides himself. I've been a 15-year content creator. By the way, I just learned how to fucking view my fucking analytics on YouTube. I just learned what time of fucking day I'm at most fucking viewers watching my shit. Yeah, information's been there for fucking years, Phil. He's just learned about it now because he never bothered his arse to fucking look into it properly. I'm fucking... Jesus Christ, man. Honestly, Phil, at this rate, just should let someone else be in charge of his channel. Phil is better off letting somebody that knows what they're fucking doing be in charge of running DSP Gaming. Then Phil can be told when to start, when to stop, maximise his profits, maximise his return. Let someone else be in charge of the fucking channel. Old man Greg says he'd have to pay him. No, he wouldn't. Well, he's not paying his editors right now. He's got people making him fucking YouTube shorts. He's not giving them a fucking penny. He's got people making him art. He's not giving them a fucking penny. Why the fuck would you have to fucking pay somebody to be in charge of his channel? He's got moderators he doesn't pay. He's got fucking forum people. People fucking host his website. The fucking DSP Gaming used to be called the King of Hate Forums. He doesn't pay them. All these fucking people, everything Phil gets from his audience is all volunteers. Nothing Phil does is paid towards anyone. Artwork, fucking editing, everything else. Make music, other people made the fucking music for him. He didn't pay them fucking anything. So why the fuck would anyone actually get fucking money for being in charge of running his channel and telling him the best times to upload and the best times to stream and so on and so on?
Alright, so what I would say then is if I want my shorts to be massively effective, I would have to upload. You're absolutely right. I would have to upload it before the first stream. So have the short go live right before I start my first stream and then turn on the stream. Okay. That's interesting because that kind of sucks because I have a short that I wanted to upload today and I didn't. You know, I didn't do it because I didn't know when to do it. The thing is, I did upload the Oblivion short last night, and it's like, do I really want to upload another short this morning? And then it kind of trumps the Oblivion short. Not a lot of people won't see the Oblivion short because I uploaded another short right away, right? All right, so I think here's how we should approach it then. I guess tomorrow morning I will upload the Dead Space short that I have on deck here, right before I go live with this stream. I will upload it and then immediately go live with this stream and see if that works because it certainly seemed to work previously with some of the other shorts that I was doing. If I upload them right before the first stream, they seem to get a boost in views, which is good. Because how weird is it? The engagement is the same. It has the same number of likes and comments on it in 13 hours that other videos have from earlier in the week, but those videos have 3 to 4 times the viewership. That's just crazy. What that tells me is that the people who engage with my content are going to engage with it no matter when I upload it, but the views will definitely be affected by the time frame of upload. Astronaut says, well, I upload a short now. Well, here's the thing. I could, but then it's going to basically make it so no one will check out that Oblivion short. It hasn't even hit 1,000 views yet. If I upload another short, that's going to trump that one, no? See, this is all fascinating. We got to really think about this, talk about it together, figure out what's the best thing for the channel. Again, I don't want it to feel Like I'm absolutely bombarding you guys with YouTube shorts. That's not my goal. I want to put out content that's entertaining and fun for you, but also isn't annoying people. You see what I'm saying? Last thing I want to do is annoy people. I want people to like the channel. I want people to continue to watch and engage and subscribe and do all those things. I want people to say, wow, Phil's uploading so much content now. He's doing multiple shorts a day, plus his regular videos. You know, this is annoying. I don't want that. Alex said the new short was funny. I'm glad you think so. I thought that the short was quite good. I think that that Oblivion short is very funny. And, I mean, do you need to know it in context of Oblivion? Not really. It's actually, I think, funnier out of context. If you understand the skooma reference, you probably get it. But if you don't know skooma, you're like, these are just two drunken idiots. They won't stop drinking. And then I drink at the end of it, which is funny, too. So, you know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I want to upload now. I think what I'll do is I'll wait for tomorrow morning now. All right? And tomorrow morning, before I start my stream. And by the way, that'll be good because tomorrow is also a Dead Space stream. So it makes sense. Upload a Dead Space short right before a Dead Space stream. Right? And then maybe once a day afterwards, keep uploading. Kind of makes sense. I have several shorts on deck, basically. Like, I have a couple really good shorts saved up. You know, February 1st, this Wednesday, is the big day when shorts are going to get their big push. And so I've been kind of holding off on a couple really interesting shorts that I want to put out. At least one I'm going to put out that day. I don't know if I'll put them both out that day. But I have a couple really good shorts that I want to put out as a way to kind of push that. So, I guess we'll see. One short a day does not seem overbearing. All right, so there you go. Is one short a day just enough? If I were to do 2 shorts in a day, is that too much? Right? Is that way too much? I don't know. These are all questions that need to be addressed moving forward because it's something new, you know? That's true. Darziak says you could upload it at night and have it scheduled. It'll publish 1 hour before the stream. I could do that. So I could have it go live at like 10 a.m., right? Like auto-publish at 10 a.m. I could do that. 1 Minute Sam said, I posted a suggestion yesterday, but you didn't approve it. Regarding how you should release them, 2 shorts a day is the way to do it. I did check my comments. I swear I approved them all. Just so you know, sadly, it's not a foolproof system. Sometimes comments get missed, and it's not, I don't want to miss any. Sometimes they just get missed. They don't even show up in my queue. It's not a foolproof system on YouTube. Everything on YouTube is full of bugs. My bad if you did post up a useful comment and I didn't see it to approve it. I'm sorry about that. See, 1 Minute Sam says 2 shorts a day is the way to do it, and immediately Arkham says 1 short a day is good enough. You see? Now Jade Van Zyl says, no, you can do 2 shorts in a day. Ugh. These are the things we must discuss and figure out. Especially, which, again, shorts getting their big push in just a couple of days. I'm thinking tomorrow morning we can release the Dead Space short right before the Dead Space stream. That would make sense. And then, in honor of the big launch of the YouTube Shorts monetization on Wednesday the 1st, I'm going to put out a short that's an epic one. One that I know you guys will likely laugh your asses off at. That's all I'm going to say. That's literally all I'm going to say. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to say it's really good. It's going to hopefully do well. Thailand Orange is taking advantage of community tab. Make polls, ask questions based on popular...
Money, oh, money, yeah, money.
Thank you very much, Barrett Wales, for super chat. I said, if he's still, I'm going to try and say it a bit if I can trouble my goddamn tongue. Barrett Wales, thank you very much for super chat, who says, if he's so interested in immediate numbers, he should do a members multiplayer stream, since the on-demand audiences aren't landing in his peak view times. Excellent fucking point, but as you know, Phil does not think it is worth his fucking time and money to play with his audience members because it's too much effort to set up. The amount of fucking effort Phil has to go through to try and get everyone in there at the same fucking time, to try and keep trolls out. Phil cannot be arsed doing all that shit and sorting it all out, because he just cannot be arsed in general just to fucking organise it all. It's just not his thing.
Yeah, money, oh, money, yeah, money.
Thank you very much for Profit for a super chat. It says 2 shorts, 8 videos on demand, and a daily crap. 11 videos a day. GG incoming spam. You mean more incoming spam? As things are already, it's quite spammy from Phil standards by uploading all those fucking videos per fucking day. But now, more spam on top of spam. Spam, 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 spam is a very famous song. British, you know, old British comedy reference. Right. But yeah, spam, spam, spam at the fucking ass.
Thailand Orange is taking advantage of community tab. Make polls, ask questions based on popular games. Like, which protagonist is better? People will engage. It's a popular trend. Yeah, but do I really care about which protagonist is better? Like, if there's a question that's pertinent to what we're doing, but it's like, there's a difference between meaningful engagement or engagement for engagement's sake. Do you see the difference? I want you to like my content if you like it. I literally would not want a single person who doesn't like my content to give it a like. Even though it helps the channel, I don't want you to like my content if you don't like it. If you enjoy the stuff you're watching on DSP Gaming, please give the video or the stream a like. That helps. But if you don't like what you're watching, why would I want you to like it? You know, if I have an interesting poll, because it has something to do with something, we're vote on a game for the later on this week, or, you know, give your feedback on how often I should do YouTube shorts, blah, blah, blah. That's meaningful. I'm not going to do a poll. Oh, so which is your favorite Final Fantasy game? Post up here and let me know. What does that have to do with anything? That's just engagement for engagement purposes. You're trying to bolster your channel by adding kind of frivolous poll content. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I agree with that. I understand people doing it and why they do it, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I'd like to do stuff that's pertinent. It makes sense versus just I just need a response today to bolster my channel performance, right? 1 Minute Sam says, when you release shorts, the game that's in the short should be the following stream. That way, if the short gains traction, you'll be streaming relevant content within hours of now that's interesting. So, for example, what you're saying is, this Oblivion short that I had, I should have saved the short for when I'm playing Oblivion again tonight, and I should have uploaded that short before tonight's late stream, so that people would have watched the Oblivion short and then immediately watched the Oblivion stream. That is not a bad idea at all. That actually makes sense. Now, of course, that wouldn't always be available. That wouldn't always, you know, I might have shorts that are not a game that I'm currently playing. Or I might have a short that was pertinent to a game, but it was from the end of the game, now the game's done. But I still want to release the short. But that does kind of make sense. All right, these are all things to mull over. These really are. So, upload shorts right before I go live on a stream, and try to time the short so that the short that I'm uploading is of the game that I'm going to be playing on said stream as a build-up for the stream.
What the fuck was that in his hand?
Really are. So,
hold on. I just seen something white on his fucking hand. What the fuck is this shit? Hold the fuck on.
Upload shorts.
Look at his left hand.
Right before I.
Did Phil cut his hand? He's got like a plaster on it. What the fuck? Is this a story I'm not aware of? This is new. Look at the Phil's hand. I think Phil injured himself and he's not talked about it yet in some capacity. What the fuck happened? What? What has that been there the whole time? Because I have generally not even noticed it until now. What happened, Phil? Okay, Phil, I mean, surely someone's got to fucking ask about it. Someone's got to fucking ask about it in this fucking chat. This cannot be ignored. Oh, Jesus Christ. Prophet says, Ket bit him during feeding. Silent Weapon says, bugged fat mechanics. Both of you are vile. Thank you.
I go live on a stream and try to time the short so that the short that I'm uploading is of the game that I'm going to be playing on said stream as a build-up for the stream. All right. I'm going to consider this. I'm not saying I'm 100% committing to this, but this is an interesting idea, and it might work. It literally might be a great idea. But I will tell you this. I'm going to upload an epic YouTube short Wednesday morning before my podcast, and it is one of the best things ever. And I think we're actually going to watch it live on the podcast, too. It's so effing good, okay? Let's just put it that way. Okay. All right. Thanks for the shorts discussion. So, I guess what happened was I really didn't upload that short, the Oblivion short, with good timing. Perhaps if I had uploaded it before the night stream, it would have done better, right? Or perhaps if I had uploaded it right before an Oblivion stream, it would have done better. So I guess maybe I am to blame for its poorer performance. But at the same time, the engagement's good on the video. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Thank you, 1 Minute Sam. That's really good feedback. And everyone, because everyone's giving me good feedback today on the podcast. This is why I love the podcast. This is why I love this show. Because this discussion that I have with you guys allows me to listen to your feedback and improve what I do. I love this. I can't imagine how stupid I was for so many years to not have this, right? Oh, I'll just figure it out by myself, or I'll ask you and I'll try to listen live. Or, you know, why? Boy, it's you know what they say, hindsight is 20/20. And thank God that in the last few years, I have definitely changed to listen. Because, man, I was so stupidly stubborn and not listening. And there were so many opportunities that I missed out on. And now I feel like I'm actually getting those opportunities because I'm listening to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I missed out on a lot of stuff over the years. Being dumb and only sticking to my guns and only doing the same kind of thing over and over. I mean, how long did I not do any React content? Right? And then I realized, well, I could do React content that's actually meaningful and different and interesting. So that's the kind of content I want to do. Not react to E3 and go, but instead react to a meaningful documentary to which I actually have some significantly important input to add, right? Yeah, a little different. I like to do a podcast every day where I listen to your feedback and we can talk back and forth and we can improve the content. This is excellent. Thank you. The good vibes are real. Now, before we get to the final segment of today's podcast, I just want to remind everyone of all the ways that you can support this channel. Liking the stream helps. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips. All the ways you can support the channel. You know, that's the only kind of income I really get besides ad revenue on YouTube, which is not great. Especially this month, ad revenue is like abysmal on YouTube for January right now, simply because it's, you know, Christmas. Christmas ad revenue doesn't even exist, okay? So this is going to be a very slow month for me in that regard. There's nothing I can do about that. But any support would be greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance to anyone who does. So far today, we have absolutely nothing. I've been doing this podcast for an hour. We have absolutely nothing. Anyway. Let's talk about the final segment, the Super Bowl event, okay? So first of all, if you guys aren't aware, we finally know who's in the Super Bowl. The Kansas City Chiefs, which I can't believe are still called the Kansas City Chiefs because every other, team that had a name that was related to the Native Americans had to change their names in the last few years because everyone found them offensive. But I guess in Kansas, they just don't give a shit. They just don't care. They're like, fuck that. We keep our name. Because we don't give a crap about you and your wokeness, I guess. I don't know what else to say. They just didn't give a crap, okay? So the Kansas City Chiefs will be facing the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, Kansas City is in Missouri? Is it Kansas City, Missouri? That's weird, isn't it? Kansas City, Missouri, isn't it? I'm trying to remember in my head now. I think it is Missouri, isn't it? Am I right? Is it Kansas City, Missouri? Okay, so it's Missouri that doesn't give a fuck. It's not Kansas, it's Missouri. Kansas City is not in the state of Kansas. Anyway, even weirder, it borders with Kansas. So there's Kansas City is in Missouri, but it borders with the state of Kansas, and it's called Kansas City. So the Chiefs are facing the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Those are the two teams that have made it. And once I found this out last night, I said, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on Amazon, and I'm going to see what kind of stuff I could get for, like, decorations for my Super Bowl stream that I'm going to do, which, by the way, is Saturday, February 11th. It's the day before the Super Bowl. That way, if you want to watch the Super Bowl, it doesn't hinder your watching of the event. It's the day before. It's the way to get hype, okay? Now, there is a Kansas and a Missouri part to Kansas City. So Kansas City is the capital of Missouri, but it's a city that sits between Kansas and Missouri and has half in Kansas and half in Missouri. But it's considered the capital of Missouri, even though half of the city is in Kansas. Let's never speak of this again. So I started looking on Amazon, and I found a few things. Let's start with actual like themed stuff to the Eagles and the Chiefs. So I started looking, and I wanted to either get like a flag or a banner for each team. I thought that would be neat. Maybe have on one side of me the Eagles and on one side of me the Chiefs, and have that in the background for the stream, right? So I started looking, and first of all, I found these really awesome. They're called die-cast border like logos, and they're big. They're like 18 by 18. So if you measure, it's probably like this big. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute, that would be perfect. They'd fit perfectly behind me. Let me get them. I was going to order them. And they don't ship until after the Super Bowl. Fuck. So that's out. Like, damn, that would have been absolutely perfect. A big Eagles logo and a big Chiefs logo. Not going to be here in time for the event. Well, that's out. So now I started looking at, like, flags and stuff. Okay? Now, they sell giant flags. Huge ones. That wouldn't even fit probably on my camera. So those, I'm not going to look for a giant flag. So I was like, okay, let me look at, like, pennants. So I started looking for pennants. They do have pennants. All right, but they're basically like big triangles, and they're large. Like, again, I was reading the dimensions, and the pennant would be like this big, and I'm like, how am I going to get that behind me realistically? Like, how am I going to get a flag to be here behind me? And I couldn't. I was like, I think it's too big, right? Like, I was trying to figure it out, and I was like, well, I don't know. I don't know how I would do that. How would I get it to be suspended in my background? I couldn't figure it out. So then I was like, all right, maybe I get like a mini flag, because they actually make these flags and stuff that you can put on your car and stuff. I was like, oh, maybe I get a cool little car flags I can put behind me. And I think they had one for the Chiefs, but I could not find one for the Eagles. So basically I searched for like 30 minutes last night for merchandise, and I couldn't really find anything good that made sense. All right? So what I would like to say is, if any of you have any ideas of something that I could do like decorations wise for this, and you have an idea, oh, that would work perfectly for Phil's stream setup, let me know. And even if you want to email me, tell me about it. Maybe send me a link, because right now I was looking, I couldn't really find anything that would make sense and fit my layout here, and it was actually annoying me. I was like, man, I thought this would be easy. I just jumped right on Amazon, I'd be able to order something. I couldn't find anything that really made sense. It was actually pissing me off. okay? So I need some help there for sure, okay? Now, obviously, I could just buy any kind of a football. Those are all over Amazon. That's an easy thing. You get one for like $10, so I'll probably just buy like a football to have with me that day. I have football jerseys already that I have for the event, so that's done. But another thing that I talked to you about getting was about getting one of those hats that you can have like soda or beer on it, and it has a straw, and you drink it through the straw. Because that's like very classic, something that people would have for like a Super Bowl party or even tailgating or whatever. It's just known as a silly thing that Americans wear. It's very cliche and dumb. At the same time, I've never owned anything or done anything like that before. So I thought it would be funny, okay? So I started looking for these on Amazon. And basically, there's two different schools for this hat, okay? The first one is a cheap one. It basically just looks like a plastic cap. It's like, it looks like a baseball hat, but it's made of plastic. And it'll have the two sections for the drinks on the side with a straw. You could get one for like under $20. That's how, how crappy they are, okay? Now, I found a really nice one. And the nice one looks like a football helmet. It actually is supposed to be like based off of an NFL football helmet. And this particular one, it has a better like drinking system, I guess, from what it says. It basically says it has like a valve system. So you could drink and then pinch it off. So there's no chance that it's going to leak or anything when you're using it, which is kind of neat. Obviously, you don't want this thing leaking all over the place when you're drinking from it, especially if I'm doing a stream with content and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it looks nice. The problem is it was $40 plus tax. So you do the math, it's like almost $50 for this hat that I'm literally going to wear, what, a few times during the marathon event and probably never use ever again. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like spend 10 to 20 bucks for kind of a really crappy one that doesn't look good and likely won't be very useful. It'll probably leak and have issues. Or get the expensive one that looks really nice, but it's probably a big waste of money because I'll never use it again, right? So I don't know. I'm debating. I'm gonna get something. I want to get something, but it's kind of like I gotta figure out which one exactly I want to get. And yes, it's a tough decision because I want to do something nice for the stream. You guys earned it, with the support you gave me this month. I want to give you something good. At the same time, it is a big waste of money to be spending over like $50 on a single hat. You know what I mean? Like the other hats I have here, the most I think the cowboy hat's the most expensive hat I've ever had, but that hat I've been wearing for how many years? All the other hats that I have here, they're cheap. They're meant to be silly costume hats just for a silly gimmick or a laugh. They're not meant to be something super serious. You know what I'm saying? So to spend that much money on a hat that I'll wear for one marathon, it's a hard sell. Let's put it that way. It's a hard sell. Okay. Okay. So anyway, I found that. Now, outside of that, so here's what I'm thinking. Some kind of decoration that involves the NFL itself and or the Chiefs and the Eagles. If you guys have suggestions, maybe you find something on Amazon that looks good and isn't super expensive, please send it my way. I searched last night and I couldn't really come up with anything there. All right. Football, obviously, is something that you could do. Some people have suggested like a giant foam finger because they do use those a lot of times at sports. And I'm actually curious. Take a look here. Foam finger. Haha, look at this. Those aren't expensive at all. They're like $13. That's not bad. Yeah. We're number one, foam finger. That's funny. It's going down. We're number one. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I'll probably get one of those. I probably will. A big foam finger you put on your hand. Yeah. Party favor. That's funny. This is a 6-pack. Okay, I'll have to look. And but I think I'm going to get one. I'm going to get like a foam finger. And I want to get some kind of a hat, like I said. And I would like to have some kind of a decoration behind me. So send me your suggestions. And same thing, if you think you have a better example of a hat / drinking mechanism that you think will be better, send that my way. Please send me what you find. I'm open to suggestion at this point. I need to be ordering it within the next week, so it'll show up in time for the event. I do have Amazon Prime, and a lot of these items on Amazon are Amazon Prime. So, yeah, it's not like a huge concern if we wait a few more days, but I'd like to get this stuff en route, so it's all here for that special Saturday event. It's a week from this coming Saturday, actually, okay? So there you go. That's what I found, and I'd like some feedback and or help, if you could, to go from there, and then I'll probably let you know when I've actually ordered a few things here on the streams, okay? What was my favorite football team when I used to watch? Definitely the Jets. Definitely the New York Jets. Magarosin says you could probably find a foam figure at a dollar store near you. Yeah, the thing is, here's the thing. I live in a football town. Everywhere, like the town I live in and all the cities around it, we are all Seahawks. Because the Seahawks won the Super Bowl many years ago, and ever since then, this entire state is like football mania. And everywhere you go, it's Seahawks, Seahawks, fucking Seahawks. It's disgusting. It's like, you guys realize the Seahawks aren't that good, right? Like, they haven't been good for a long time. They don't remember that. The 12th man. I'm the 12th man out there on the field and blah, blah, blah. They have their whole dumb shit that they say. It's, it's like, what are you talking about? The team is not that good anymore. You understand that, right? So...
Well, you support our team not because they're fucking good. You support our team because they're your team. You support them through thick and thin, for their fucking good times and their fucking bad times. That is the whole point of being a fucking supporter. You're not some sort of fucking bandwagon supporter, only jump around for the fucking success and the fucking glory days. No, you're fucking there for the fucking thick and thin. You're fucking there to fucking cry tears of the rest of the fucking fans in the crowd when things are going to shit. You're fucking there for fucking bad times and the fucking good times to whoever. That's the whole fucking point of supporting a fucking team. You have no fucking concept of what it fucking means to actually enjoy and appreciate fucking sport. You don't have a fucking team. Did you support the fucking New York Jets, Phil, because they were good? Is that your fucking favourite team growing up because they were good for a fucking while? Did you stop liking the New York Jets because they stopped being fucking good? Is that your fucking logic? Let people support whoever the fuck they want to fucking support, for the fuck's sake. Don't shit on other people for fucking enjoying football, enjoying their fucking team. Don't you dare fucking shit on them for that crap. This fucking hermit stays indoors 6 days of the goddamn fucking week, telling other people they're fucking sad because they're supporting fucking Seattle Seahawks. Big fucking deal.
Basically, everywhere you go is Seahawks. Like, if I went to the dollar store right now, it would be all Seahawks jump. Seahawks, you go to the grocery store, has it. Seahawks jump. It's like, enough of the Seahawks. I did hear they made the playoffs this year, right? But then they got rocked, right? They got completely destroyed when they made it there. It's pretty funny. The Seahawks are pretenders, not contenders. Oh. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Average at best, and I'm sure it's like that regionally for all teams. Exactly right. Like, if you live in a hometown area of a team, obviously...
Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah, money, money.
Thank you very much to Barrett Wilson Super Chat. It says, does Phil expect his fans to stop cheering for him when he fails at Street Fighter nowadays? I think Phil does not compare himself to be like football teams in that regard, because remember Phil's fucking thing was like, I made a closet stream, I made a stream where I emptied out my closet, and you guys are so incredibly supportive, man. He was really convincing himself that his fucking fans, it's not the content that fucking brings them there, it's not the fucking, the content that fucking makes people give him money. Nah, but apart, he convinced himself that it's him and him alone that's the sole reason why he is fucking getting money from these fucking dentheads. That closet stream, he convinced himself that it wasn't the content that was what fucking brought fucking butts to seats for him and fucking money to his fucking wallet. It was just him in general. So I don't think him failing any particular sort of game, even if it's Street Fighter, would see him lose attendance, lose fucking interest in the crowd. I don't know. The thing is, though, his fans are so fucking indoctrinated. Not all the fans, but some of the fans that he has are so indoctrinated. Look at fucking 1 Minute Sam, who's obviously a fucking parody of 1 Minute Man, but still. They got told by Phil the other day, you're on fucking finesse, you're being fucking demanding, stop being so fucking negative, stop demanding things, mate, I don't like it. And what did he fucking do in response? To become a fucking member and give Phil several fucking super chats? What sort of fucking... Imagine getting treated like shit. Imagine being warned by fucking speaking your mind. For speaking your concerns that a fucking content creator might be fucking going out of line. They may be risking a fucking suspension by YouTube or something because of the fucking things they were saying. You're trying to warn this content creator and their fucking response is to fucking warn you, saying you're too fucking demanding. And you need to fucking be more positive, stop being so fucking negative, and you're on Thin Ice, and you got the rest of this fucking stupid dumbass chat parroting that same fucking thing. Thin Ice Sam, Thin Ice, very Thin Ice, ban 1 Minute Sam. All this fucking dentists just fucking rally around, all of a sudden their eyes are just fucking glowing, trying to fucking exterminate the fucking person that dared to fucking say something that irked Phil, that caused Phil's fucking wrath. They'll just turn on a fucking dime, and all of a sudden it's a fucking lynch mob. Get the fucking guy that dared to fucking make Phil mad. Get him the fuck out of here. Ban him. It's a goddamn fucking cult. I know I fucking say it all the time, and sometimes it's a fucking joke, sometimes we say it that way, but it really is a goddamn fucking cult in that fucking chat at times. The moment one fucking person causes Phil to fucking rant and rave, they'll just turn a fucking dime. They don't just fucking, most of the time, they're not going to fucking say, hey, calm down, Phil, if that's too far. No, they'll just fucking turn with Phil at the same fucking time and say, get rid of him, get out of here, be gone, ban, never come back, be away, detract, and all. Every fucking time.
Exactly right. Like, if you live in a hometown area of a team, obviously, everyone around there is going to be for that team. The merch everywhere around you is going to be for that team. Why? Because they want to make money. Right now, if they were selling New York Giants merchandise at my close store over here, probably they wouldn't sell any. But they're selling Seahawks, they're probably going to sell a lot more, you see, because that's the local team. Makes sense. Yes. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening. Thanks for chilling. I think it's time for us to do some shout-outs, shall we? We start off today with 1 Minute Sam, who became a member. Thank you very much, 1 Minute Sam, for the membership. I really appreciate your support. DJ RC Racer did a super chat and says, turn the Chiefs not giving an F about their name a short. You want me to make a YouTube short about the Kansas City Chiefs not changing their name because they refuse to be woke? I'm not exactly sure that would do so well, but okay, fair enough. Thanks for the suggestion and thank you for the super chat. Tips aside of stuff, we have a few tips to shout out today. We start off with, let's see here, $1 tip from Fandango. You seem to be in a good mood today. Great stream. I do? I seem to be in a better mood today than usual. Is that what you're saying? I'm not aware of that. Quite honestly, I kind of feel the same as usual. I don't feel any better or worse than usual, but okay. If you say so, I'm glad I'm coming across as positive. Thank you, Fandango. Thank you for the tip, first tip of the day. And then we have another tip. So, really good ideas about YouTube Shorts. However, 672 is a D-bag. Thank you. Oh. So you like my ideas about YouTube Shorts, but you really don't like 672. Well, you know.
Why aren't his deadheads asking him about his fucking injured hand? We deserve to know what the fuck caused that. Was it Cat? Was it Jasper? Was it a broken alcohol bottle? Come on, tell us. Someone in this fucking deadhead, dumbass fucking moron chat, please fucking ask Phil the question. What happened to your goddamn wee pale hand?
I guess the world can't be a perfect place, right? So this is an anonymous $2 tip. Someone taking a stab at 672. Poor 672. I don't think he came to the chat expecting to be attacked today, right? I'm pretty sure this is a blindsided attack. He's been completely surprised. Sneak attack. Right? As the twin brothers from Cobra would say, from the G.I. Joe cartoon, we're being attacked from behind! Okay. Anyway, I just received a $1.50 tip from Carmen San Diego. Okay. Actually, the Missouri capital is Jefferson City. The Kansas City capital is Topeka. Idea for the Super Bowl party, you can find a red Chiefs hat to represent the Chiefs and an Eagles apron to represent the Eagles. And if you ever decide to do Cooking with the King, you have a Chiefs hat to use. Why would I want an apron for the Eagles? Is that pertinent to the Eagles, an apron? See, the thing is, I'm already going to be wearing NFL jerseys all day. So I'm not going to be wearing like a special hat or, I'm not going to be wearing a special hat or like clothing outfit that day. I'm going to be wearing 3 different NFL jerseys that I'm going to be alternating between for that day. Okay? So that's already set. I don't need like clothing to wear. Like I wouldn't want a shirt or an apron or anything like that. Same thing with the hat. Like I said, I'm trying to get a hat that's like to drink out of or whatever. And then likely once I'm done drinking, I'll probably switch over and wear a different hat during the day. So I'm not looking for a hat either. I'm basically looking for like decorations behind me that are representative of the teams. Do you see? And that's why I was thinking like a pennant or a small flag, but I couldn't really find anything good on Amazon. And maybe it was just me. Sometimes your search results are based on things and you can't find something and other people can find it. I don't know. I couldn't really find anything too particular that looked too good. But maybe you guys could. Maybe I was just having bad luck and it wasn't popping up for me, but it would pop up for you. You know, that's why I'm asking for your help this morning. If anyone wants to take a stab at it or has any recommendations of some good decorations. Okay? Cool. I'm planning to have a few beers during the event. Magarosan is asking about the drinks and stuff. No, I'm planning to, that week, on my day off, go to the liquor store. And so it would be not this week, but next week, right? Yes. So next week during my day off, I'm planning on going to the liquor store and getting some beers. Now, I'm not going to get a ton. Maybe I get like a 6-pack of something, or maybe I'll just get a few singles. 6 different singles or something. 3 kinds of beer, 2 each. Because you want to have 2 of the same beer when you're drinking it out of the beer hat. You don't want 2 different beers mixing, right? So, maybe do that, right? And have those various during the day, try them out, different beer flavors or whatever. Can we down some gin during the event? I think there's some gin left. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure I never finished it. I'm trying to remember if I finished it or not. I can't remember. I think there may be a little bit left for a shot or two. So if you guys wanted to, again, we could do the same thing we did during the Christmas event. If I get a large contribution, right, I could do like a shot during the stream. But I can't remember. I have to go check. I actually have no recollection on if it's all gone or if I still have some left. I think the last time I drank it was when I had it on stream for that shot. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'll have to look into it. I don't remember. Okay, guys. So, last few minutes of the podcast. If anyone has any questions or anything you'd like to ask me, you want to tag me in the chat. I actually just got another tip. $2.50 tip from the Shin Blacks. It's a shame NFL Blitz or NFL Street isn't available. At least the arcade version of Tecmo Bowl is in the eShop. Regardless of whatever you play for the event, I'll tune in. God bless. I want to play the original Tecmo Super Bowl for NES. It's on there. I've never played it before. Did you know that? I've never played Tecmo Super Bowl. A lot of people, say it's one of the classic NFL games ever made, and I've never touched it. So I'd like to try that. And I think there's one or two other sports games in there that we could just dabble in. Obviously, Tecmo Super Bowl would be the major one that I'd like to try to play. But I'd like to also, see what else is on there. It could be like golf or tennis, just messing around with sports a little bit. And then we're going to do a good amount of reacting to ads, and then we're going to do that Battle Royale event. Remember, there's going to be food. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. It's definitely not a gameplay stream. It's not supposed to be like a gameplay stream. It's supposed to be a chill stream, Exactly. Big Papa Phil says Tecmo Bowl was the go-to football games before Madden never got good. That's right. Shane Black says my relatives used to bet money playing each other in Tecmo Bowl back in the day. It was that serious business, huh? Wow. That's pretty serious. Kagome says, maybe I'll see you tonight. All right, Kagome, see you later. Can I shotgun a beer? Probably not. I don't do well with carbonation. As you guys know, simply drinking this seltzer, I end up belching uncontrollably. Can you imagine me trying to shotgun a beer? I'll probably explode. I have not seen the Street Fighter SNL skit. Apparently SNL did a Street Fighter skit the other night. I didn't see it. I don't even know anything about it. Someone mentioned it on stream yesterday, and I was like, oh, okay. Didn't even know. Do I think dressing provocatively would attract more female viewers? Probably not. It would actually probably make a lot of people go blind, in which case that would be counterproductive, because if they can't watch my streams, then, they're not going to tune in and support them. So I would like people to retain their eyesight. So therefore, no, I'm not going to be wearing provocative, scanty clothing. That would probably be a very bad idea. Why do I drink seltzer water instead of regular water? Two reasons. Number one, because regular water is okay, but you get bored of it after a while. Like this thermos is regular water, and I have this all day long here, but I usually drink it more on my night streams after a coffee. While the seltzer water has flavor as well. So it has some flavor to it as well as some fizziness. It's a little different. It's definitely better than just drinking.
Has this motherfucker never heard of diluting juice? I think it's like otherwise known as squash, essentially. Like, diluting juice is great. It makes fucking water far more enjoyable. You just put a little bit in there, and it's mainly water, but you get a wee bit of flavour in there, and that's it. You can have blackcurrant, you can have orange, you can have... I personally like lemon and lime. And he's not expensive to get either. It's like a fucking big ass bottle of it, It's like, good strength. It's like, you can get them for, I think it's like £1.50 of Asda. Fucking shout out to Asda, the fucking British UK supermarket. But yeah, these fucking bottles and like they last a good while. That's what I'm saying. It's just usual, just regular tap water. No fizzy fucking crap whatever. I don't like fucking fizzy water. I think it's fizzy water to me is fucking strange as hell. Fizzy drinks I'm okay with, but fizzy water just fucking messes with my fucking tiny brain. I just think it's wrong. So, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like I drink fucking diluting juice all the time, which is I call it because I'm fucking British. I call it diluting juice, but it's fucking squash. When you end of the fucking day. But yeah, I just drink that, and it fucking makes water more enjoyable because it's not, obviously you're adding a bit of flavour to it. There's all sorts of different kinds.
Plain water all day, it's more interesting. I don't get bored of it because it has that in it. If I was drinking plain water, I'd probably get tired of it over the course of the day. So that's really the only reason why. I don't particularly like the carbonation more or anything like that. Alright, Red Gamer. Definitely, he says he's in Alabasta in One Piece. He wants to leave so he doesn't avoid spoilers. Thanks for stopping by for the podcast. I'm in the next area, so. Fortnite's doing Dragon Ball Z tomorrow. Will you cover it? No.
His denthead's seriously not going to ask him about his goddamn hand. His injured hand, his clearly injured hand, which might hinder his gameplay. Not one person in his chat is going to ask him about a fucking hand.
Would I consider having a jock strap as a Super Bowl reward? I think the ladies would love it. I could. The problem is you can't see my jock. You can only see me from the waist up. So it wouldn't matter if I was nude on the bottom half.
I thought you was fucking admitting to having a fucking tiny penis there for a second. I'm not going to lie.
No one would see it. You see? Do I drink regular soda? No, I don't actually. Very, very rarely. If I do drink regular soda, it's usually because I'm out and we're at a restaurant and I don't feel like having anything. Usually if I'm out at a restaurant, I'll have like an iced tea if they have it. I only really get soda if I'm really in the mood for it, or if they just don't have something. But that's an alternative. But I usually don't drink soda anymore. No. Oh, yes. Big Papa Phil says, ladies watch YouTube on Super Bowl Sunday to find hunky guys like Phil in a jock strap and throw money at them. Well, they're barking up the wrong tree because I'm doing mine on Saturday. So I'm gonna miss them by a day. What a horrible fate to miss all those money throwing women on YouTube, man. What a shame. Right. Right. Can I show Jasper on stream? He's on the floor right now. He's literally right here on the floor relaxing. And it looks like he has his paws curled up like this, which means that he's in a comfy position and likely he's going to try to nap soon. He's probably waiting for me to stop yapping. So that he's like, man, I wish you would stop talking so much so I could go to sleep. Have I ever picked out names for kids if I ever had them? Yes. It was going to be Baby Ruth, Mars Bar, and whatchamacallit. Those are going to be my first three kids, in that order. Very nice. I think we can end the show. What do you guys think? No, another tip is coming. We can't end the show. Sorry. Another tip is coming. Chocobogo just took me $2 and says, what I like about older sports games, they felt simple like an arcade, while today's sports games make it so realistic, has so many physics and everything, the game just becomes really boring. Yeah, simplified versus overcomplicated. Definitely. Like, I remember there was this arcade game, I think it was called, like, Pigskin Sports or something like that, and it was a bunch of Vikings playing football, and it was violent. Like, they would tackle each other and actually, like destroy each other, be blood squirting and everything. And it was an arcade game. It was the first sports game I ever actually really played. It was an arcade game at my local, like, corner store where we used to go get milk and eggs and a newspaper every Sunday. And I remember playing it, my dad thought it was hilarious. You would run and punch. It was like a run, you punch the guy in the face, he drops the skin, you grab the football, and they're, like, attacking each other and stuff. It was a pretty good game. It was very simple, but it was entertaining. You play Madden today, and it's like, they're trying to make it some kind of a scientific simulation, and it fails every time, because it's so wonky, right? I agree there. Another $2 tip is coming, and this tip is from Carmen San Diego. I wonder if 2 license plates, one of the Chiefs, one of the Eagles, would make a good background decoration. That might work, actually. I did not even think of something like that. License plates. Those would fit right here and right here. Absolutely, I think license plates would work. That is a great suggestion. Ball cap hats could also be a good option, and yes, that would work too, because I could probably position a hat like up here or here. Yes, hat, a ball cap, like a baseball, a cheap baseball cap, or license plate. Both good suggestions. Last but not least, maybe plush toys. That would be work too. He says Kansas City has a wolf for the Chiefs, and then there's Swoop for the Eagles. Every one of those suggestions was good. Thank you to Carmen San Diego. Where in the world did you get those ideas? Because those, that was a cheesy pun. Those are good, all good ideas. I will have to look. If anyone sees something like that, send them my way. Send me the links. But in the meantime, I'll have to look for that myself too. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow on the podcast. We'll look for that stuff. So license plates, baseball caps, like little stuffed animals. Okay, fair enough. Very nice. The chat is full of big-brained viewers today. Shout out to Gail is Indian's channel for becoming a member. Thank you for the membership. Gail is Indian. Appreciate that. I don't know what that means, but okay. I also received a $5 tip from Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix. Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix. Thank you for the $5 tip. Oh, come on, load. Please work. Please work, animation. Did it work? It worked. Good, because it wasn't loading at first. So, basically they're saying, what's going on with your hand? I see like it looks like you have a bandage on it. Yes, I have skin conditions, and I've had them my whole life, where basically, first of all, I have really bad skin. Okay, I don't want to talk about this at length today. It's a personal thing. It has nothing to do with the stream. I have bad skin. When I was young,
I mean, we can fucking see it, so you might as well fucking talk about it for fuck's sake.
I had insanely bad acne. That was so bad that I actually had to take Accutane when I was in high school, because if I didn't, I was basically told that my entire face was constantly going to be in swollen pain with infected pimples and shit, okay? Then, as I got older, I started getting other skin conditions as well, okay? And there's nothing you can really do about it. I mean, you could constantly go to a dermatologist who's going to try to, do stuff for you and stuff. Over time, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, okay? At this point in my life, I'm 40 years old. I don't have time to constantly be going to doctors for dumb shit like that. It's one thing if, like, I'm seriously ill and I need to go to a doctor for it. It's another thing if, like, okay, you got a skin condition. Basically, I've had rashes on and off on my hands forever. Like, I think the first time I ever had it was, like, the early to mid-2000s. So we're talking almost 20 years ago. And they come and go. Sometimes I'll go entire years with nothing. No problem whatsoever. And then sometimes I'll get bad breakout rashes that'll be itchy. Sometimes I'll get dry skin, cracking skin, bleeding skin, oozing skin. And sometimes it goes away. Sometimes it takes longer. In this case, I'm in a situation where I've had one for a bit. It's really annoying. And it's not going away. I don't want to have to go to the doctor. I might have to. I don't even know what else to do about it. At this point, I tried basically in the last several months, I've tried adjusting. I adjusted the body wash I use. I've adjusted the hand soaps that we use in the house. I've adjusted many different things, and it's still not going away. It's like it'll go away and it comes back again, and it goes away and then it comes back again. So I'm in a situation where I've got a bad rash on this hand, and it goes away. Now it's like bad again, and it's hurting. So I'm like, I gotta bandage it up. It sucks, and I don't really know what to do about it. I could go see a professional, but then it's gonna cost me a lot of money. I know it is. It's just because the first thing, if I go to a doctor, they're going to say, well, this is a skin issue. Go see a dermatologist. So immediately the first visit I've done is a waste of my time, and I had to spend money for it. Then they're going to send me to a dermatologist who likely is going to look at it and tell me what it is and either give me rash cream or, some kind of a medicine for it or say you got to change this, change that, which is fine. But we're talking, I'm not kidding, months. I would literally have to wait in line for months to even do it. It's going to cost me a ton of money I don't have. All right. So I'm holding off. If this rash doesn't go away by itself, then I likely will end up going to see a specialist. What are you going to do? I'm not going to spend the rest of my life with a skin rash. That's annoying. But yeah, that's what you're seeing. You're seeing a small bandage on my hand because I have a skin rash right now. It's annoying. And, it is what it is. But it's stupid. Okay. I got a $2 tip. Get shot glasses of both teams. Set 4 tips goals indicating 4 quarters in a game. Take a shot every time that you hit a goal. So you're saying get a shot glass for the Chiefs and a shot glass for the Eagles. And when I hit tips goals, take shots out of the shot glasses. That could be interesting. Of course, it has to be, maybe, you know what I could do? I could do the Kahlua, right? I still have the Kahlua from Christmas, so we can do that. I'm trying to think what I have left. I have the sake, and I have the Kahlua, both from Christmas. Those are the liquors that I have. So maybe we could do those. Interesting. G Dizzy did a super chat. Says, hope all is well, Phil. Thank you very much, G Dizzy, for the super chat. And Jade says, I am ready for Water 7. I'm happy that you're ready for Water 7. I'm excited as well to see what happens. All right, guys, we've gone late. I think it's time to end the show, shall we? All right, so thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the Level 1 podcast. Thanks for your feedback. Now it seems like I might take a different approach to doing these shorts when I'm going to release them. But also, thanks for the feedback when it comes to memorabilia for the Super Bowl event. Perhaps tomorrow we will jump back on Amazon Live, maybe, and maybe take a look at some stuff and maybe even order some stuff. What do you think? Shout out to Pausen, who re-upped their membership for a full year. Thank you for the year of support, Pausen. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Let's end the show and let's get started with chill One Piece action. Sound good? Awesome. Thanks a lot. And that's right. Super Bowl Saturday Bash is right around the corner.
Skip.
Okay. Let's get set up. I will take a brief break to use the restroom before we begin with the actual gameplay. So remember, we are finally in the second major area of the game of One Piece Odyssey. It took a very long time to get there, but we are finally there. Today we're going to do the major plot lines of this new area, which is excellent. We actually were jumping into them last time and we ran out of time. And I was like, well, I don't really have time to go to these new areas and continue the plot. But I'm excited. Hopefully this is interesting. Again, I'm not familiar with this plot in One Piece, so I have no clue what to expect or what's coming up. Obviously, some of you guys probably know much better than me. Hope you're ready for some chill fun. Remember, One Piece is interactive. It's interesting. We have conversation while I play. It's not just about the game. Thank you for those who stay around and chill. I know many of you will not. Some of you, JRPGs are not your cup of tea. You're not going to hang around. I get you. But hopefully you will if you give it a chance. Maybe you'll like what you see. Maybe just chilling with me is interesting as well. Worst case, tonight is Oblivion. Oblivion is an open world Bethesda RPG. That's super fun. So I hope you'll join me for that. All right? All right. Let's just take a couple quick minutes. I'm going to use the restroom. I'm just going to mute the mic. I'm not going to monetize you. I'm just going to mute the mic. Go use the restroom, and I'll be right back. Sound good?
He's brought back. They're not going to monetize. He actually brought that back. I'm not going to monetize you. He stopped saying that for the longest fucking time. I removed it from this fucking card. Not this particular one, but the available choices. I removed it from the fucking card, and he brought it back. But the game's not over yet. He's about to stand up, for example, and I'm going to count it because fuck you, Phil. The centre square I will apologise for. I thought Phil would have absolutely fucking mentioned Warzone, bounties, whatever, because he never brought it up at all on yesterday's podcast. The only time Phil brought up at all was when he was actually fucking playing Warzone. Out of the fucking blue. Just like, he started the game up and all of a sudden it's like, by the way, we're not calling them bounties anymore. They're fucking challenges with rewards, essentially. And I was like, fucking hell, this is just out of the fucking blue. And I was genuinely expecting it to get brought up on today's fucking podcast. I was wrong. That's my bad. But it's not going to impact if I had one bingo anyway, because you can see we're still short on things like Wise, T-pose and all that shit. But let's just fast forward if I can. So Phil's away right now, if I can take a piss break. Let me fast forward. I am fast forwarding, waiting for Phil to come back. This is a long ass fucking piss break he's on, Jesus Christ. And he's fucking back there. Okay, here we go. So we might get some things here for the bingo card. But for a start, Phil will just stand up to go to the fucking bathroom. So that is a bingo right fucking there for the top fucking row. Fucking array for that. So let's see what else we can get before the game ends, shall we?
Alrighty, everyone. Are you guys ready to start? I hope so. Let us begin with our chill One Piece Odyssey experience. Let's see how, what happens. I have no clue what's going to happen in the plot right now. So I hope you guys are ready to chill and interact and relax. Sit back and have a good time. Okay. Arkham says, I think if you replayed Red Dead Redemption 2, it would do better than Skyrim. I don't know. I kind of disagree. Even when I did, seriously, even when I did my original playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2, it did okay, but it didn't do that great. Again, it's because the game is so narrative-based, rather than really having many gameplay elements that are very interesting. I don't think that the gameplay is that interesting in the game at all. I think it takes a backseat to the story, and once you've seen the story once, it's kind of hard to justify even a second run, once you know how it's going to go, right? Okay. I know. Alright, is everyone ready? Okay, everyone's ready? Ready to resume? Alright, here we go. Alright, everyone.
And that will be the end of Bingo, because Phil's now recording for fucking YouTube. We didn't get any fucking free spaces, sadly. We're 5 snorts away from a free space. We're 2 burps away from a free space. We're about 40 odd likes on Phil's stream from a free space. He only got like 60 likes on his fucking stream, so no bubbles before fucking gameplay began. And we're not even live yet with these people. We're still behind him by like 14 minutes. Let's refresh Phil's stream and see if he's actually made any progress since the $17 fucking dollars he got for the podcast crap. He's not earned an extra fucking dollar since then. Get fucked, Phil. Yeah, we fucking pasty motherfucker. Fuck you. Enough of fucking Phil. That boring bitch is fucking... He's done my head enough for one fucking day. But guys, hopefully we can win the good old bingo stuff tomorrow. Who knows? We'll have to wait and fucking see. I'm going to wrap things up. I'm going to end things up. I'll end things. I think there's a couple of our detractors live right now. Keep in mind, that being said, I'm going to be live in about 30 minutes time. I think Meerkat was live for a while. I don't know if he's going to be live still. He may have actually stopped streaming to prepare for that being said, because he's going to probably be on that show since he's a part of the hosting crew usually. So, yeah, I'm not sure if anyone's still live right fucking now. But anyway, I'm going to wrap things up myself here at my end. That's what I'm saying. We can check out Meerkat's stream. Is he live still?
It's like...
Meerkat is live still right now. So I'm going to give you a link to the Meerkat stream. You want to check out Meerkat stream? Well, once I'm finished here, which I'm about to finish now, so there you fucking go. Link to Meerkat stream right fucking now. You can enjoy the tail end of that. I imagine he's going to finish soon as well. But anyway, I'm going to wrap things up how I always wrap things up by playing the excellent Pixar animations, notorious PIG contributions, one of my favourite wee fucking DSP music videos of all goddamn time. You guys know I love this fucking song. Thank you very much for joining me. I do appreciate everyone helping me out and keep me right in the chat and making sure I don't miss things. And also, of course, for the contributions as well. You guys are fucking great and supportive. I do hope we get a full house soon so I can give back to you guys, because you guys are so fucking generous as always, you know. And hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday. However you wish to spend it. And I'll catch you all tomorrow on Tuesday for some more robust DSP bingo antics. Until then, have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? when you're showered in money, when you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone.